especially today. Yeah. There we go. Look at that. Flashback.
Oh, hang on. Where is the thing? I lost the thing. Oh, there it
I just saw that. I had to, yeah.
Kevin, you gonna buy a different?
Yeah. And I just saw one watching this just now, and I was like, we'll talk about it. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Oh, is he? Cool. Oh, there's Gayla's car right there. What is? Oh, yeah. Oh, really? Yeah.
Morning. How's it going? You too.
How do we? It's an agenda for how we're supposed to talk about.
Oh, nice.
I didn't do it again. I know. Too good to talk. Hi. Good evening. Oh, look, I've got a haircut and a shave, though. That's good since last week. Welcome back. Good evening. Welcome to the Late Night Playset. My name is Jay Ryan. We've got a great show for you this evening. We started it about an hour ago in the green room, and I didn't quite finish all my chores. So tonight is Tuesday, September 30th, and thank you for tuning in. Michael Merritt is here tonight. We're going to be talking about rare antiquities, old money, jewelry, things like that, and our buddy Phil Morris will be joining in just a little bit. MC3 Films, Manuel Carillo is in studio, and I do believe that Babes and Classics will join us shortly, too. We're very loose with our start time. We try to push the button at 5 for you, but the rest of us, we'll get here what we do.
I think we were having too much fun chatting in the back room.
Yeah. I tell you what, man, I've always been fascinated by you, so I have a great time talking to you. I learn a lot whenever we have a conversation.
Well, it's fun to chat about all these old things. I love my job. It's super fun. I get a kick out of it. So
I bet you do.
Yeah.
Should we just jump right into it? So the comments, everybody, feel free to jump in. We're going to try to stick to the comments throughout the show. I'll try to bring them up as often as I can. Love this Nicole moment. Thank you so much. Oh, she must be doing that while she drives.
Text and
Don't watch the show while you're driving. What is going on?
I guess
think
I could
told
say
you what's
what
going on.
I do, and that would probably let people know kind of where we're going with stuff.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
So I put on events all around California, where I go to a city and I do $100,000 to $225,000 of advertising, and people come and sell us stuff. It is a lot like Antiques Roadshow. We talked about Antiques Roadshow earlier.
Yeah.
2 people who used to be on my team were on that TV show.
Oh my gosh.
And it's just like that, except we actually buy the stuff. So we have 11 people on the team, and we buy $1 million to $2 million of stuff from people every three weeks. So
I mean, I'm sure we'll get into the nuts and bolts of it, but how does that, you come to town, what does advertising look like? They'd say, hey, come to this expo,
Yeah,
bring your stuff.
Yeah, we like to do it in kind of a more upscale setting. So a lot of like wedding venues, and like where you just go to an upscale wedding.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a nice venue.
Oh, so I gotcha. Okay.
Yes, with
It's not at the airport Hilton.
Not at the airport. No,
Okay.
no.
All right.
We kind of appeal to a different crowd of people, and it's not people who necessarily need to sell their stuff. There's kind of a big need for this in the marketplace right now. The baby boomers and older are the wealthiest generation to ever pass through our nation, and they are going to pass something like $1.5 trillion of assets to the next generation over the next 15 years. It's kind of
Really?
it's an astounding number, and a lot of their children don't want this stuff, and they don't want to burden their family with it, and so.
So that's where you come in.
Yeah, that's where we come in. Yeah.
This is fascinating to me, but for a lot of reasons. I did not know anything about the baby boomer generation being the wealthiest generation.
Yeah.
How did that work? Is that because they worked so hard, or because their parents left it to them? How does that work?
I think it was a combination of things. I think they inherited a lot, but also times were remarkably prosperous for that period. From post World War II on, there was just the middle class gained a lot of ground, which we're kind of in the opposite of this right now.
Yeah.
Right? We're seeing a period of time where a lot of the the millennials and such, they're looking at houses like, oh, we're never going to be able to afford anything.
Yeah, and I'm starting over again, so I feel more in that camp currently.
Yeah, well, and the disparity is a little bit obscene. It's like, you have the ultra rich, and then you have the middle class, which is not so middle class anymore.
Wow.
It's just getting
I know
tougher.
that life, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's getting tougher. Right? Yeah. Yeah. But this
Data point.
Right? Exactly. So right? It's true. But our parents,
Yeah.
right? Our parents are, and all of their generation are going to be passing along assets, including, homes and all these different things.
Well, my dad died when I was a kid, so I probably don't have that coming.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well,
My
yeah.
mom's still alive, but we don't have the best relationship, so I don't know what's going on there. I wouldn't expect anything to show up. But that is very fascinating, and that's the long game that I guess you have to look at because of your business that I'm never even bumping up against.
So I figure, I've got a 10 to 15 year window here of lots of things coming into my marketplace. And
Future-proof business.
Yeah. And then after that, I think it's I'll fill my garage with some toys and then spend time with my car friends.
Good for you. Well, you work very hard, and it sounds like you've been working hard your whole life, or at least for a very long time.
I literally work 7 days a week.
Okay.
Yeah. I work Sundays up until the third week of July. I had taken 2 days off the entire year. And then
Front door.
There
Buzzing
we go.
somebody in.
Oh, look at that.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh.
I'm being let in by the mailman. I'll see you in a second.
Okay. All right. She got let in by the mailman, but I'll do it anyway. Mail
perfect.
carrier, by the way.
Mail carrier, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's tough because the MAIL, MAOE.
Right? Yes.
It's,
right.
The
yeah.
mail.
Yeah. So where was I?
Oh, I don't know. She has a way of doing that, doesn't she?
Well, so
yeah, and you know her very well as well.
Yeah, in fact, we just went to Pebble Beach, Carmel Car Week in Monterey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
I mean, let's wait till she gets here to tell the story because I'm sure she'll chime in.
She had quite the adventure going up there too. Have you talked about that?
No, and we should. Yeah, that poor thing
because
with the
she
wheel
had,
and everything else.
Oh yeah, she had
She was most concerned about the fact that her trunk didn't lock on that car. She was asking everybody, should I be worried that my
Who
trunk doesn't, my
cares?
latch
Yeah.
doesn't, whatever. And we're all saying, just go enjoy it. Who
Yeah,
cares?
yeah,
Don't
yeah,
worry
yeah.
about it. And then she ran into every other problem in the world.
Yeah.
Not trunk related.
But they ended up being remarkably solvable.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, with help from people.
Yes, and I mean, I helped with some shuttling, and we went on a. We'll wait for a second for the interaction on this story.
We got hugs happening over here.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, you are. You're already.
Camera for real?
Yeah.
How are
Say
you?
hello.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, good.
Nice to see you. You smell lovely.
Oh, great. That's good.
We were just talking
I
about.
was
Oh.
hearing all of it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I was listening to every moment of it, so I
Yeah.
heard everything. You
Yeah.
got a good 10 to 15 year window.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Well, and part of the adventure with your car,
my
David
God.
Keynes was really good. He had a great idea about how to solve this temporarily, and tracked down a wheel, and we got it. We just went out.
Oh, is that how it worked?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. These guys
Yeah.
took care.
Yeah.
I woke up in the morning, and these guys were like, the wheel was off. They saw the problem. They called a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And this is all before 8 a.m.
Yeah, we got it dialed in, and then we chucked the wheel in the back of my Bentley.
Yep.
And
on the way to Quail, by the way.
Sorry about
So
your flat tire.
we're like dressed up for Quail.
Yeah.
So on the way to Quail, we go to this, Salinas tire shop, whatever, and we're
Yeah.
just hanging out of the shop
Yeah.
and throw this old ass wheel and tire into the back and went to Quail.
yeah, and then got back to the house, tossed it on the car, and it was really pretty easy, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I recall, it wasn't a matching wheel, but it fit and everything
It was perfect.
good. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they did all the measurements. Like, they knew what to do. So
We looked at the offset and the spacing on the lugs and how many lug nuts there are. It's like.
What'd you do? Put a spare tire on it from another car or something?
Yeah, we went and bought a
like a second hand.
a second. Yeah.
Is it a Honda
Yeah, it was
wheel?
Yeah, it was a Honda wheel, and threw it.
4-bolt pattern.
Yeah,
120
that's
or
right.
whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Fong says, "Hey, I can't stay for the entire episode, but he wanted to say hi
Oh,
to
right
you all."
on. In fact, David, and I had lunch a couple weeks ago in Old Town Pasadena.
Oh, good.
Aw,
I'm
that's
so
nice.
happy that Tom's doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a
Yeah.
rough shake of it this year.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so you got your wheel on.
So got the wheel on, went to Quail.
That wasn't the only issue. Before you
No.
walked in, I said you were worried about your trunk latching. That was the biggest concern.
Oh, yeah.
But then
Okay, wait,
something
let's
else
go
happened
over
on
the whole
way up.
thing.
Something
So,
happened on the way up.
on the way there, Brian, Purple Audi Brian. That's how
Bahama
everybody.
Brian.
Yeah, Bahama Brian.
Last week's guest, Bahama Brian.
Yeah, exactly. So we live very close to each other. So I just asked him, like, hey, can you help me? Because with my nails, and I was like, I'm not strong enough, so I just need a little bit of elbow grease. It's not going to be a big deal. This is like a 10-minute solve. It was so easy. And so go to his, and it was a 10-minute solve. And then the latch was off by a hair. And we were like, what?
What's
the
going on?
fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we're like going back and forth. It took us like an hour and a half to figure this out. And at some point I was like, hey, wait, let's just put a washer on part of it and make it
Make a
a little
spacer,
bit.
sure.
Yeah, exactly. And that was the solve. Wish
Okay.
I thought about that an hour and a half earlier, but
So you did actually fix your latch before you got up there?
Yeah.
Did-
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
I
Well,
didn't even realize that.
And it went from like my car doesn't lock because all there is the trunk, and that's why I bought the new latch, because I was like, driving by myself, I want at least a little semblance of safety. So, or the illusion
yeah,
of,
yeah.
right? I mean, it was very good to be able to lock
Yeah.
my shit up. So I was like, oh, okay, let me get this latch. And then it was like, okay, now my trunk doesn't close at all. Like, forget about the lock. It just doesn't close now. So I was like, I can't leave. So we eventually figured it out. So I didn't even hit the road until like 1:30 by the time I actually left.
So that's what. Okay. So
that's why I
then
was
you were
in the
hitting
dark.
crazy traffic and dark and everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the traffic, like the drive itself, I couldn't really take the fun. Oh no, this was the second thing. God, it really was. This is like, it is literally what my life has been the last 2 years was like all encompassed in this drive, because it was like one thing and then the other thing and then the
Yeah.
other thing. So I I wanted to go Mulholland. I'm like, I'm taking the pretty roads the whole way. But once you get to Skirball Center, I was like, let me put it into Google. They can take me the easy route, whatever. Google wound up taking me to the top of PCH, all the way in Santa Monica. So I had to go through all that traffic, which if I just went by myself, I would have gone past it. But normally when I plug it in, it goes faster.
Yeah.
Google did me
Not
dirty.
this time.
Not
I
this
see,
time.
because you were trying to do the one the whole way and not the 101.
Yeah.
I see, okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking to myself, that's
Because
not
I usually
how you
go
get there.
all back roads until I get to PCH.
Gotcha.
But when I'm in a rush, I'll get to Skirball, plug it in, zip zap zap, I'm there.
This is a Friday afternoon, too?
It was what
Thursday.
day did I get there? Thursday, I think.
Wednesday?
Because I was on set on Wednesday, so this was Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday, but it was like 3 o'clock on a Thursday. So
Yeah.
then I'm
Yeah.
in all PCH traffic, which if I had just trusted myself, I would have avoided it.
Yep.
But I was trying to save time. So then I'm like, okay, this is a shit show. And then by the time I got off the 101, it just got dark. So now I'm on the dark country roads and I'm driving behind a truck and I am tired at this point, but I'm like, okay, fine. And then all of a sudden there was just like literally like that, a bump.
Well, and
So-
that road is also, it's the connection between the 101 and the road that takes you, I forget what the road number
Yeah,
is. That
I forget
takes you
now,
up
too.
into Monterey.
60? No, I don't know.
Yeah, and
It's the main road.
and it's where all the farming trucks
Oh, the
drive on.
agricultural
Yep.
path.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so
Yes.
the road is not in any good. It's not in good shape because
No.
it's been beat by trucks.
Yeah.
So there was a pothole that.
There was something that I couldn't see. It didn't hit my front wheels, hit the back wheel. I bounced. It was a big like boom sound. The MG emblem popped out into my lap and I'm like, what just fell into my lap?
From your steering wheel?
Yes, and it was dark, so I couldn't see anything. And then I figured out it was
That's
the
a hell of a
steering
bump.
wheel. So then, it was a hell of a bump.
But that's, if you came off your steering wheel, you're feeling that in the front wheels, but your back wheel's the one that got...
Yeah, but it was
Okay.
the whole thing that just everything bumped. Like it was just a big bump.
Okay.
And so then I figured that out. So I'm like, okay, let me try to pop this back on, and then it's zapping. So then it's zapping electricity, and I'm like, not
What?
gonna go there.
From the horn, maybe?
Yeah, from the horn.
This is a nightmare. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know about it. You're right. I'm glad you brought this up.
Yeah,
He
because
goes,
we
did you
didn't
talk about it? I go, no, we haven't talked about it.
No, we haven't got into it. And so then I'm at this point. It's like 9:15, something
Yeah.
like that. It only just got dark. It wasn't dark
Yep.
for long, but
Yep.
it was fully dark. It was like the first point of the night where it's fully dark. And I don't know the roads that I'm on. I don't know where. I mean, I know where I am based off of the maps, but I don't know what's around me. And I'm a woman in the dark in a small car, in a small dark car that will quite literally blow up if something touches it, because that's what old cars do.
Yep.
Boom power. Yeah, exactly. Oh, boomer power.
Yeah,
All
good
of
one,
it.
Brian Cheney.
All of it. And so now I am negotiating with myself. I'm hearing this problem because as I'm driving, I'm hearing what's going on. And now I have to make that negotiation. How far can I get? Because I'm only 25 minutes away from the house at this point. I'm
Maybe
very
less.
close. Maybe less.
Yeah, it was 15 to 18 minutes.
Yeah.
Probably.
And I
Yeah.
drove on it for about 5 minutes because you just don't, it's not a situation you want to be in. I don't want to
Oh,
stop.
so you knew you had a blowout.
I didn't know. I didn't know what was wrong.
You knew you could hear
I
something
knew there was a
and the
problem.
car wasn't...
Exactly.
Okay,
The car
okay.
was still driving okay, but I could hear it, and I didn't know if it was something that was on the undercarriage, if it was the wheel. And so I'm just going and listening for the point of, do I stop? Do I keep going? And at some point, I was like, we must now stop. So I get out of the car. I have my little cones. It was too windy to even keep the cones because they're lightweight. But I had them anyway, so it's just right up against the car.
Still very responsible of you.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing, kind of. And so
Well, you throw events too. Is that why you had them in there? Okay.
No, I have them
It's
for
really
safety.
for safety? Good
yeah.
for you. Good
yeah.
for you.
When everything happened with Sunny, I had those in my car already because I'm safe.
Wow.
You know, we're up in the mountains. Like things happen, and sometimes we are the first responders. So I have those in both of my cars. I have 2 in one and 2 in the other. And so took those out, got my little headlamp, went around to the car and see this fucking wheel that's just
Shredded tire.
fully shredded.
Shredded. It was
Fully
gone.
popped.
Yeah,
it was.
gone.
In
there
fact.
was crumbles of tire, like powder on the road.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything
It was
like
amazing
that.
to me that your rim was salvageable because I thought
It was not.
Oh.
That's why we had
well,
to buy.
the front was fine. We couldn't
Yeah.
tell by the front
Yeah.
because we all were like, "Oh, we just need a tire, no big deal."
oh,
Yeah.
but the backside.
Oh, the once we got the tire off, the wheel was broken. I mean, it didn't just blow out the tire. The
was a
impact was
chunk.
so hard that it like broke the wheel.
I'll send you
Wow.
photos so we can share on the Instagram because it's a
Okay.
doozy.
Yeah, for sure.
It was a
Wow.
doozy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, that was quite the adventure, and then it was all good. And then we
Yeah.
got there, we got the tire. These guys took great care of me.
We-
It was,
yeah,
you know,
we got a flatbed truck that took the car to
Yep.
the house.
Oh yeah, we had waited for the tow.
Yeah.
That took a while, but you know, we were
Yeah.
comfortable in the
Yeah.
car, just
Yeah.
catching up. It was a good
Yeah.
like
In the Bentley.
Yeah.
In the Bentley.
Hanging out. in
And is the Bentley yours, or was that
mine.
you rented? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I only
Yeah.
ever see you in the Turbo S, so I
Yeah.
didn't know.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're going to be stuck on the side of the road, the Bentley was a very comfortable car to be hanging out in.
Yeah.
I got to tell you,
Oh,
like,
it is. Which Bentley is it?
I have a Flying Spur.
Oh, that's stunning. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a Continental GT guy, but the older
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
The new ones,
Uh-huh,
I think
uh-huh.
I'd probably rather have the big car.
Yeah.
yeah,
The Flying Spur.
the Flying Spur was comfortable to be not flying in.
I figured that was the right car to casually drive because I figured if
Yeah.
I had you and the Keens,
Oh, yeah.
you know, I figured the Turbo
Oh, that's
S.
true.
Yeah, I figured I'd.
You don't want to fold them up and put
Right?
them
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. We know Porsches have a back seat, but it's not much of one.
Not
So,
much. Yeah, it's more like a shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Quail was fantastic and got back from Quail, did the little swaparoo.
Yeah.
I was saying the four of you together must have been quite a dapper day. I
yeah.
would love to see the photos of the four of you together because I know how you are. I know how you are. The Keenses dial it up too.
Yeah.
Both Quail and the Concours, you looked on point.
Thank you. I do love a theme.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me a reason to dress up. Give me a
Right.
theme. I'm there. I
Yeah.
actually wore the same dress I wore to Concours. I wound up wearing to DGD this weekend too.
Oh, you looked lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna reuse something anyway. So I was like, you know what? This year is just the year for the houndstooth. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a photo of you
Yeah.
from the other day. 'cause
Oh, I got
took
some.
one.
Yeah. I got some. I gotta share those photos, but I got some good ones. But yeah, that's a nice one. I did. So I wore that flower in my Quail hat.
Beautiful.
So I did swap it around a little bit, But yeah, then the week was fantastic. We went to the Porsche party. That was nice.
Yeah. Went to the
They
Bentley
needed
party.
some tables, man. They
I know,
had
right?
they had so much food and there was nowhere to just like put your
Hang
drink
out.
down. So
Yeah.
everyone is like awkwardly with these like plates and their drinks and nowhere to put
That
anything.
was
And-
Nicole's nightmare.
yeah, it was.
Because this is poor planning.
It was.
She
It
would-
was.
she would call that.
Everything
Beautiful
was
venue.
great. It was a beautiful venue.
Yeah.
Great music.
But what are you
Everything
gonna just
was.
put your glass on the
Yeah,
ground
it
and
was
walk
like,
away?
what are
You
we
feel like an
doing?
asshole. Yeah.
It was really funny. But yeah, that was great. What did we do? No, I think we all went on our own way on Saturday. Everyone kind of
Yeah.
dispersed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Sunday we came back together, had a great time at Concours together.
Yeah.
It was,
We went to
Spanish Bay.
in at Spanish Bay.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
the
Saturday.
Bagpipers.
That was
Wow.
Saturday.
I don't know. Do you know the Bagpiper
Heard
thing?
about it, never been there.
Okay. Yeah. That's
How was it?
It's just
Traditional.
It's a lovely
It's magical.
place. Yeah, it's a lovely place.
Yeah, because it's also very cloudy there too. So
Often.
you really feel like you're in Scotland.
Yeah.
Like it's
Well, and you
and-
are on the coast, and the golf is obviously very
Yeah.
big
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Do you go every year?
Every year.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is something you're used to. You kind of have it down.
Yep. Yeah.
You don't rent the same house every year.
Every year I do a different house.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seeing where you might end up one day.
That's actually kind of what I'm doing.
Is
Yeah,
it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
you are a fascinating individual.
Yeah.
You really are.
I'll build a house up there in the next few years.
and then you're gonna have a museum with all cool old shit in that house.
That's right.
I hope you do.
Yeah, I will. It'll be full of stuff.
Yeah,
Full
yeah.
of cool things.
You have a museum in the bags you brought
I
here
do.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I brought some goodies.
Ooh, what'd you
Yeah.
bring? What'd you bring?
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh! You know it was really fun. When we were this was Sunday, I think, when we all went to lunch after Pebble Beach, and then we went to the jewelry store.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so we went
Fourteen's,
to,
yeah.
and so he's just kind of smirking in the back at everything because the jeweler.
Steve Straley's here. He says,
Oh, hey Straley. he's just kind of smirking in the back as the person's taking us around, and she's like telling us all the stories. And Arielle is just like, "Is that true? Is that it?"
Yeah.
Just trying to spot check on the spot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You've got the credit checker right here. Sure.
But it was fun. I mean, we were trying on beautiful jewelry. I mean, I love vintage jewelry. Like, I'm a very big vintage fan. I love the stories behind it. I think it's absolutely fascinating. I think the design that people used to put into things is just so intricate and beautiful, and just like cars. Like, they have these stories of who preserved this? Where have you been? What lives have you seen? They're both so fascinating to me. So it was a great time, all of us in there putzing around.
Yeah. I when I'm holding an old thing, I think about who wore this thing back then.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Me too.
Yeah. Well, you were looking at the ring earlier today from
that's right.
1895. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Wow.
That diamond is 1895 to like 1905, 1910,
Wow.
somewhere in that range.
See, if I was going to have a diamond ring, I want an old one. Like, I want something that has lived a life, that has stories, that has meaning behind it. Even if I don't know what it is, it's lived a life. And that is magical to me.
Did you know about lab-grown diamonds? I don't want to get too deep
I
into
do,
this,
yeah.
but I
Yeah.
didn't know anything about
It's-
it until today, but it's making the price of diamonds plummet.
And it's the more ethical way to do things in terms of labor and the earth. And so that's why it's like, either give me a lab or give me something that's lived a life. I'd much prefer something that's lived a life. Obviously, I like old shit, so.
Okay, look at this.
Wow.
Isn't
And
that
in the
amazing?
studio lights.
Yeah,
Oh my
look at that.
goodness. That's
Yeah.
an opal. Wow.
That's an opal. It's a
sapphire.
It's a brooch
opal.
from the 1920s
Is
Art
it the one you were
Deco.
looking for that you
Look
couldn't
at
find
this.
before?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I remember where I
Where's-
put it.
Nice. Good.
Yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous.
Hold it again.
Yeah.
All right, and 1, 2, 3.
Studio photographer
Beautiful.
here,
Yeah.
getting a shot.
I didn't mean to look at you, but I can't.
No, no, that's a.
Oh,
That's a
I
cool
love a
one. Oh my
brooch.
God, look at
So
this.
these are the kinds of things that we buy.
So 1920, you said?
Yeah, 1920s Art Deco.
So, like you say, you hold that piece and you think of who
Yeah,
was
think
wearing
about-
this at
yeah,
Radio
like-
City
yeah,
Music Hall
exactly.
or something.
Yeah.
The Roaring 20s.
Yes.
This actually probably went into a hat. I bet this was someone would have worn this in a hat.
Hold it there.
I would put it in a hat for sure.
1, 2, 3. Beautiful.
Or there's also, on a lapel right there. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Isn't that a pretty thing?
Yeah. Love the Art Deco designs. What else you got?
Yeah.
Show me more.
Yeah.
Do you know any stories behind that one? Oh God, it's just gorgeous in the light like that.
So then, like, here is something that. So every once in a while, we have things that just.
It's a big old bag.
Well,
Oh, no, this is good. He told us all
so
about
this is
this.
crazy. So this is stuff that is not going to survive. This is going to get melted tomorrow morning.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
There's $250,000 of
Yes.
metal right here, but here,
And
this.
then what about and then you're going to
Okay.
repurpose the stones?
This
Quick, get him!
This is gonna die tomorrow. This is from the early 1900s. This is
Oh,
an
it's a cigarette
18-karat cigarette case.
Yeah.
Feel the weight of that.
Oh, I know.
When he put it in my hand, I couldn't believe it earlier. These days they're made of tin or
Wow.
some kind of
Oh, I
very
love
light
it.
alloy metal.
There's $20,000 of gold in this thing.
Wow.
And for that reason, tomorrow it will get melted, even though it's that old.
But who's going to buy a $20,000 cigarette case versus...
Well, that's just
Yeah.
it.
So, and cigarettes, modern cigarettes don't fit in here,
They
but
don't.
you know what does?
weed?
Weed.
Weed. Yeah. You throw it. You
Listen,
can read.
I would rock a vintage
Right.
joint holder.
Right.
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Wait, I want to see
Yeah.
more.
Okay.
This is all going
all
away.
of-
I know,
of this
but I'll
stuff-
do.
So there's not fun stuff in
you
here.
held the
but
whole
I
bag,
have-
right?
I have some other.
No, not the whole bag.
Hold the whole bag in your
Is
hand.
it like
just
a
to see-
baby?
just to
It's a
see how
baby.
what it
Here,
feels
hold
like.
Come
this.
here, sweet baby.
That's-
oh my
that's
God.
what a-
It is like a baby.
That's what $250,000
Hi.
feels
Who's
like.
that? Wait, who's this? Oh, hi.
She's like, you won't miss 6 or 8 ounces, will you?
Right? Yeah.
Oh, nice pearls in here. I mean, what do you do with you pull out the stones? I mean,
No,
so
we
this
just
is like
we
trash
just
stones,
burn
though.
those. Yeah, we burn that up.
So it basically, some of that stuff will just disappear, and then
Oh
you
my
said
God,
you refine
look
it.
at this.
Yeah, it's an
See, I
old-
would wear a watch. See,
Yeah,
I need
cool old watch.
I have such a tiny wrist that I need to have a vintage watch. They don't make things for my tiny ass wrists.
Oh,
my
I have
child
some. I have
wrists.
some for you.
Good. Oh, see, look, this is a tiny child's watch
See?
for me.
See, that's a.
But I like gold, so. Sorry, you can. I'm like,
I don't even know how you got in that chair tonight. You are so smooth. It's ridiculous.
I walked in and he said, "You're being called to the second chair."
It's hilarious. I love it.
I'm so.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's very funny. Oh, she's trying on the ring. Nope, that one's too big. Nope.
Look at this. They're just. I mean, everything. I have tiny fingers. I am tiny. I'm tiny.
Everything's inventoried.
Except for my butt. Wait, you can keep. Don't let me stop you. I'm just poking around. Okay.
Yeah.
You got to take it away because otherwise I'm gonna be like, "What's this? What's this?"
And then I brought some other fun things.
The money.
Yeah.
So this is how I found out about what you do. One day we were up at Breakfast Club and you said, "Hey, have you ever seen a bill like this?" And I said, "No." I think it might have been a Confederate bill from
maybe.
the South
Yeah. I
during
have some of those in here, too.
Civil War.
Yeah.
So this is a $1,000 bill, but from how long ago?
1932.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Yeah.
We'll figure out a better way to do
Yeah. Yeah.
These aren't diamonds, right?
That is not diamond.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Gold, but not diamond.
Gold, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, and look at that. I just saw the bright shining light of another guest showing up. Wow, that is so cool.
Oh, Phil's going to kick me out of this chair. No more fun.
So, United States of America, 100.
And then,
No, 1,000.
And then here's another fun one. Put that up there. So this,
Oh, look at the back.
yeah, this is what's called an educational banknote, and a lot of people consider this to be one of the prettiest banknotes that was ever made by the Federal Reserve.
When you showed this to me, I
gorgeous.
said the artwork is stunning.
Yes, you said that before I even mentioned this. Yeah.
But I didn't expect you to say what you said.
Yeah.
And then specifically, if you had a loop and you were to look over here, you could actually read the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, it's
no,
actually
the Constitution.
Yeah, Constitution. It's
Wow.
actually legible. Yeah, you
And-
can read it.
But how the frig did they have that quality?
I
of
know, isn't it
printing
crazy?
back
Right?
then?
Yeah.
It's like Salvador
It's
Dali
staggering
type
to me.
shit.
Yeah.
When you look at his brushstrokes.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
how? You're literally painting with a piece of hair?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is so wild to me.
Yeah.
So you still got Washington on the back there.
Yeah.
And, oh, it is a $1.
Yeah, that's a $1
silver dollar.
Yeah.
They were really such pieces of art.
Yeah. In this condition, this is worth about $2,000.
$2,000 for $1.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But how? So, but it's also super rare.
This is, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's not something that you have.
There's three bills in the educational series. A 1, and then there's a.
Here he is.
Hello,
Hi.
Phil.
Yes. Help yourself. You know what
is
to look
pretty.
for.
He knows what to do.
I came in prepared.
She.
Phil, honey, I'm your butt
She was just
warmer over
keeping your
here.
seat warm over
Yeah,
here
I'm your
for you.
I'm your fluffer.
My. Got a fluffer. Oh my. Oh my.
Oh my God. Okay.
Everybody.
Yeah, he's a friend of yours, right?
Hi.
Phil Morris is here, everybody. Welcome, Phil Morris.
Good to see you, man.
I love you.
So,
Here's your big bag
Great.
of
We both
gold.
got haircuts and
we
we're all trimmed up. We look good.
Looking all GQ ready.
Okay, let's not get
You want to
nuts.
hold this gold, baby? Here, sit
Just
in a chair. This
sit
is gonna
there.
be
No.
like in a hospital, you
Yep.
know.
Arms ready.
You gotta
She's right.
sit in it.
I know
Yeah.
it's
Are you
gold.
ready?
It's
You
gold.
gotta support the head.
Now,
Fluffer and support the head. Thank you.
Right?
She's on fire.
that will, oh, hilarious. That will be melted, that entire bag will be melted down tomorrow, and what you're holding is about $250,000 in gold.
And now I'm nervous.
Yeah, I said
didn't
the same
even
thing
think
when he
about
showed up in the
quarter
green
of a
room.
million part.
Wow.
Isn't that wild?
Well, you know, we've known Michael for a long time now, a little bit.
Yeah.
And this is like what he does. And I did,
Yes.
I've only heard. I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
So now, actually, here's something that I have in here accidentally.
I'll
But this
take
is,
it.
but this is going to work out really well. So these are called Red Seal 2s.
Oh yeah.
And so I'll get another one for you. But there's a connection here. So most of these were just circulated currency, right? And people spent them. For some reason, somebody took these in 1963 and stuffed them into a drawer, and these notes have never been circulated, and the serial numbers are still in
Sequential.
consecutive. sequential order here.
Wow.
And Red Seal 2s, the lore of these is if you put them in your pocket, you fold them up, you put it in your, well, we're going to ruin them because these are in perfect condition, but we're going to ruin them because it's good luck to carry these. So now
I need some good luck, but I'm not willing to ruin some of your expensive
no.
currency.
So now,
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at this.
Uh-oh.
What do we
You
have
gave
here?
this to me, and
yeah.
I carry it.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you already have one.
Yeah,
So
Wow.
yeah.
Whoa.
So now,
that's one he gave me.
since we are all connected through the now there's a fourth one.
Yeah.
So
What
I am-
numbers are they? 'Cause
So-
these are not connected, right?
no, those are not connected.
Yeah.
So this one is number 19. Look at the last digit, 19, 20, and 21. So now there's these are all connected by a serial number. So now you fold these up and you put them in your pocket.
This
and you,
almost feels fake because
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever held uncirculated currency.
right? So now you have to fold these up and put them in your wallet. And $2 Red Seals are good luck. So now you can put them in your pocket, and now you're all connected by one serial number away from each other for good luck.
So
You know,
I'm out of the loop.
in the-
but I did not look at the serial number until this conversation, and you guys are not going to believe what my serial number starts with.
Starts or ends with?
A.
Starts with. Yes, but what is what are the first two numbers after A?
69.
111.
Yes.
Come on. It's her.
Too
What
easy.
else would it be?
Too easy.
What else would it be?
Too easy.
Yeah.
I never looked at it until this moment. That is hilarious.
Brilliant.
That is
Brilliant.
pretty
Well, in the
spectacular.
Chinese tradition,
By the way, I'm 70.
they give
Oh, so
red
you're connected.
envelopes
that's right.
with a little
They
bit of
are
money in it
influential.
for good luck
Yeah.
on Chinese New Year. So the red envelope is a very, very profitable, very good
Good
thing.
thing.
Yeah,
Right.
very good luck.
So you mean this shriveled up pleasure chest?
So we're
thing
doing
is
this. I'm
not good
gonna
luck?
fold this in
Your
half and put
red
it in my
piece
pocket.
of
Yeah.
something?
Really?
Yeah. So now put this in your wallet and carry
Yes.
it with you all the time.
I will.
And that's
could use some good luck
That's
lately.
good luck now.
Oh my goodness.
So
Oh, wow.
There we go.
oh,
I'm
Michael,
actually
thank you.
transferring
That's
it to my little
amazing.
wallet
Thank you
thing.
so much.
So now you have to put it.
I'm going to put it in my pocket until I get to my wallet.
Yeah. So
that
now
all right?
you carry.
But then I'll put it in my
You
wallet.
carry it with you all the time, and I have one in my wallet too. So
Well, it's working well for you, obviously.
I
combined,
did
with
not
your,
hesitate.
combined with your work ethic.
Put it right in my wallet.
This is hilarious because this desk is pretty valuable, but I don't think we've ever had something on the desk more valuable than the desk.
right.
Right?
Unless when Arielle sits on the desk, then
Oh,
it goes up.
Yeah.
that does
Yeah.
happen
Well
sometimes.
played, sir. Well played indeed.
Yes.
It's a good crowd in here.
If I may.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's so great.
That's
I
there
love
you
that.
go.
Oh, and it's you, and you,
That is
Phil.
you.
Thank you.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm wearing another
Oh,
black
there we go,
shirt.
yeah.
How stylish.
This is what we do. We're all in the uniform.
Yeah,
Right.
we are.
Yeah.
I'm nervous with all of this stuff here, but this is actually not even a big haul for you.
Yeah, has he laid out?
Oh
I'm
my
sorry
God.
I was so late, but one of the worst jokes
Thank you for coming.
ever, but it's
Phil-
true.
Phil
LA
Morris, by
traffic.
the way.
Oh, thank
Phil
you,
Morris,
guys.
everyone.
Hey, everybody. He walks, he talks.
You did a Rodney. You know, oh, I tell
Hey,
you.
ooh-wee. I'm going to do another one because it's a terrible joke, but it really applies to me. Watch out for that LA traffic. It really takes its toll.
Oh,
True.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Right now is bad.
Yeah.
Right, the freeways were closed.
oh.
And every canyon, because I'm a canyon dude, everything was just so I'm
Why
stuck
are
on
the
Coldwater
freeways closed?
Canyon.
What's going on?
They're doing some construction.
Oh,
and
wow.
They're down to 3 lanes or whatever. It doesn't really matter.
What'd you drive up?
The 911.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's Olympics traffic. Starting to
You think
Right.
so? I think so. Are they prepping us for
Yeah.
it?
3 years early. When is it? 2028?
And World Cup.
Yeah.
So
Construction
we're double dipping.
Yeah.
Great.
So just be
Is
careful
it the
out
same
there.
year, the World Cup?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Oh, my
No.
goodness
Is it really?
I think
gracious.
so.
Yeah,
Oh my
I think
gosh.
so. 26.
That's no. Well, the Olympics
She
are
says no.
28, right? I don't know. What is
I
sport?
think it's 26. It is when it is,
I don't know
but
about this
it's going to be
foosball.
I just
Fairly
love when I
traffic.
lose all
Yeah.
control of the
And
show.
that's
It's
where it was.
fantastic.
Anyway, I'm so sorry. You're right.
No, I
You're
love
right.
it. I love it. I don't. I'm being sincere. It was not facetious.
Thank you.
What am I holding now?
That's fractional currency. That's a 10-cent banknote.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So this is a paper dime,
Yeah, that's a paper dime.
Wow.
Paper dime.
but I bet it's worth more than 10 cents.
It was worth more than 10 cents. Yeah.
This is feels so fragile to me.
Yeah, that's like, I think that one is like 1862.
Wow.
Out of paper? Now, were these all paper? Was there any cloth interwoven with that stuff?
Yeah, there's cotton fibers in there if you
Cotton
look really
fibers?
carefully.
The little blue and red that we still see today.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of people don't even know to look for that.
So it's not that easy to destroy, I would imagine. I mean,
It's more
Let's
durable.
Just,
Yeah.
let's give it a
Yeah.
best shot.
I'm just saying.
Right?
I don't.
Yeah.
It turns
like
into
flash
flash
paper.
paper.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kreskin.
Kreskin. He never used flash
medalist.
paper. So what is a paper dime worth now?
Well, it depends on the condition. That one is not in particularly.
You don't
good
mind
condition.
showing that one off and letting strangers hold it.
No. Yeah.
Michael, you're bringing us the shitty ones? Come
I
on,
know,
man.
right?
Where's the A level?
Right?
Top shelf.
Yeah.
This is junk. It's all going to be melted tomorrow.
I know.
This
It really,
is
all of it.
something.
So
junk.
if somebody had that amount of jewelry, let's say, and it was fairly good quality gold, they could kind of do the same thing. Could they go
He
somewhere
said this
and
is
have-
all different levels of quality gold.
Yeah. So what
The-
happens is there's 10 karat, there's 14 karat, there's 18 karat, there's even some pure or some like 90% coins. And you put it into a big crucible and it gets melted down and you stir it together like you're making cookies in your kitchen. And you
Rice Krispie treats.
right? You pour it into a bar, and that's what happens. And then it goes to the refiner and then they purify it.
What is the weight of this? It's got to be 8-9 pounds, maybe more. 10 pounds.
Yeah. There's going to be about $250,000 of gold in there.
But what does that equate to weight? Because this is a heavy bag.
Yeah.
It's a newborn baby.
That's why
It
you wanted to
is.
hold
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
right.
It
It's
is
about the right weight,
of a
yeah.
newborn baby.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
a very average newborn baby weight.
And what do they give you when you have a baby? Is that $250,000?
Yeah. Well, that's what it costs you.
Yeah, it takes $250,000 out of your pocket.
Exactly.
That's the thing. It goes the
At the end of the
opposite.
day, yeah.
it goes the
I got
opposite.
2 of them.
To be fair, I'd rather have
And that's
that.
and you're underselling it actually. That's
That's right. It's way more than that.
way more than that.
I love that you needed a Red Bull. I love that you knew where to get it.
Immediately.
It's fantastic.
There's the
Thank you.
educational note. There's a 1, a 2, and a 5.
And I have the
Here's
one
the
before.
2.
Oh.
I don't have a
wow.
5. I don't have the 5.
An educational note.
Yeah, educational banknote. It's part of a series.
The artistry, the engraving,
Uh-huh.
It's amazing.
is
Once again.
amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And you didn't hear us talking about that.
I did not.
Oh, that's
No,
amazing.
it's-
So when he put that in my hand before, I
really
said the
amazing.
artwork
Stunning.
is stunning, and then he said it's regarded as one of the most beautiful bills ever printed,
Yeah.
and that's like a thing, known thing.
Wow.
I mean, that's an
This is no
undeniable
slouch
piece of
either,
art.
by the way.
Yeah.
There's no way to look at that and not be like, this is
Yeah.
art.
The 5
money
is
too.
rather rare. I don't own one of those
Yet.
yet. I will someday.
Exactly.
These sizes are different than our dollars. And in the world, I have to say,
In a world.
the money around the world is very colorful
Yes.
compared to ours.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Ours is fairly
Beautiful.
drab. You know
Some's
what I
even,
mean?
they got the cellophane in there, the
Oh,
transparency.
so
beautiful.
good.
Beautiful. Very
Also,
organic.
When I was in
can get
Australia, it just everything is just
Ours can
red,
get wet.
blues, green.
You can wash money.
It's not the same. Other
should do the
countries
same
do
thing.
wet better.
Right?
They do wet money better.
Well, you're
Treat it
right
like
that there are
art.
some that seem to have some kind of coating where they're
Yeah.
almost plasticky, but that's
Yeah, you
one nice
can
thing
get
about
those wet.
money is you can launder it.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
that's not how I don't. Hey, don't. I meant,
can,
but it's
I meant if
very
it's in your
illegal.
pocket and you
Yeah.
wash, don't launder money. No, it's wrong.
Don't launder money.
I
That's
don't
the
know what
wrong
I'm
message.
saying. I don't know. I'm so nervous.
It's so good though. It's,
Yeah,
it's
it's
love
been
fascinating.
wonderful.
I
We
love
he
it.
got
Yeah,
here
that's why.
an hour early, and we sat in the green room and did this, and my mind is so expanded already.
We were just having fun.
Did you ask
Yeah.
where this originated from? Why?
Let's get there.
Why the?
Do you want to sit here?
No, I haven't been there. I don't-
See, you're always so. You think I'm digging on you?
No!
I love you.
I just didn't know if you'd covered that ground.
He's
we did.
genuinely asking you,
Yeah.
though.
When
Yeah,
did
no.
When did you start? How did you get into this? I don't
So
think we did
actually,
cover it.
so the way this started in the volume that I do it. So we talked about different spots in our life earlier. When we were in the green room, we were talking about different times in our lives. When
I'm kind of starting over now, so
Yeah.
I'm not, and
Cool.
we had the
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
It was, I did that when
Yeah.
I was younger,
Yeah.
and that's when I started my business.
Yeah. So there was a period of time where right after I'd started my business and it was taking, it takes a lot of capital and then I was just starting to get it, going strong. And then 2008-9 came along and it was a big retrenching. There was the downturn in the economy, which was not very fun.
No.
And during that time, a friend of a friend opened up a whole bunch of these gold buying stores, and he was very successful in doing
Cash
this.
for gold is America's number one gold buyer.
So kind of like
Used to
that.
on Howard Stern, you remember that?
Absolutely.
So
And direct refiner of precious metals.
yes.
Sorry.
So
I'm sorry.
You had to wrap it up. You
I'm
can't
sorry.
leave it. You can't leave it out. Sorry, Mark.
It's-
Can't leave it out there.
Earworms
It's like
and
shaving a haircut.
right,
Exactly.
exactly. Yes. So during that time, I was like, I really screwed up. It was a difficult time for me. It was not fun. It was a challenging financial time, and it was not fun. And I thought, I'm not letting this happen again. So I failed to recognize a need in the marketplace. I had the vehicle to do it, but I failed to recognize the need. So I thought, I'm going to build this new part of my business so that when the economy turns again, that I have, when my retail goes like this, that this goes like this, and it balances me out. But then it turned into, I did more and more and more, and then I just built this other business into, now I run the largest company like this in America. Every 3 weeks I'm in a new city, and I buy $1 million to $2 million of stuff from people every 3 weeks.
And you don't know what's coming in. It's whatever they bring.
Is that the fun part of it? Is that like kind of the exciting part that you don't know? And
It
so-
is really fun.
know what I mean?
We love to see rare things. It's fun, It's when something unique comes in, we all get a kick out of it, and we cast a big enough net that those things come in.
Right.
So yeah. So every time we do an event, we get something.
You've been doing this for years, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you've worked up to this.
Yes.
Your first, and by the way, these are at very nice places. It's not at the airport Hilton. We
No.
decided. But you worked up to this. I
Yes.
mean, the first one might have been smaller. I'm
It
guessing.
was small. Yeah, it was just 3 of us, and then I started doing this bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And
Were these events that you created, or were they created and you attended them?
no, I created them, and I just started hiring more experts. I don't know if I said this on air earlier, but
That's the problem with the pregame.
right?
Yeah.
Two of the people that used to be on my team were on that TV show, Antiques Roadshow.
Yeah.
So it's very similar to that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead. I came and went.
So I collect one of the things that I personally collect are signatures from our first 5 presidents. So George Washington through James Monroe. And so one of the ways you can collect those is on land grants. So in the early days of our country, we needed to build a nation. And so if somebody
Settlement
was,
Act.
Yeah, if somebody was going to do something special with land or for special service, they would give land to somebody.
Yep.
And the president didn't have that much to do back then, and these were all signed by the president. So here is a land grant signed by James Monroe,
Wow.
our 5th president.
Good.
Wow. I don't even want to touch that.
The
but
Monroe
that's
Doctrine.
amazing.
So then they didn't have staples, so they would put things together with a ribbon. So
Holy
Right, they would
moly.
poke holes in it, and then
Yes.
that's how they would put it
Yeah.
together.
And these two don't have it, but it's really interesting because back then they didn't say, oh, it's on whatchamacallit street and here's the address. There wasn't
There
all
wasn't
the
a
meets
system
and
yet.
bounds. No. So there would be this attachment, and it would be a hand-drawn kind of a map, and it would say, from the old oak tree to the bend in the river.
Right.
That's how
That's
they
the
described the
descriptive.
boundaries of the property that was given to the person.
That is
And
incredible.
that's how they still do it in Carmel Valley, or
Right?
not Valley in Carmel.
Yeah,
Carmel.
yeah, because they don't
By the
have
sea,
they
yeah.
don't have addresses.
Oh,
Yep.
is that true?
Yeah, in the city of Carmel, in Carmel proper, Carmel by the sea, streets, you have the street name, but you don't have an address on your house.
No number.
No number.
And so it's done the same way. It's kind of like
Blue house, pink shutter.
you're third from the oak tree. You know what I mean?
It's
Before the Big Bend.
All,
Yeah,
all
look at the big yellow Porsche in front.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
houses actually have names on them, and so you'll name your house. But they're trying to change this right now because, like, if let's say you have a heart attack,
Right.
You're like, hey, I need help.
Can you get out to the corner?
Yeah.
I'm just down the street.
And then what's the name of your house again?
Yeah, that's right.
Are you there? Yeah, they are.
Dan McGinnis says, "Hola, those red seal bills are cool." Agreed.
Yes.
And that's you.
That's me.
$1,000 bill.
Yeah.
You know who used to carry a lot of these?
Your dad.
Sammy Davis Jr.
Oh, you're
Really?
kidding me.
Oh.
I was
Just like-
close.
Yeah, close.
They were
My dad
friends.
might have had one or two, but I didn't see him. I saw him. He had a $500 bill that I saw. But Sammy Davis Jr. would carry a lot of these around. I would imagine the Rat Pack had their share of them.
Probably. Now you said these are no longer legal tender.
They're not. So they had a period of time where you could turn them in and change them for smaller denominations. It's worth substantially more than $1,000.
I would guess so.
Yeah.
It would be a mistake to get 10 hundreds out
Yeah.
of that. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
But if you could,
Yeah,
Go
I
for
mean,
it, because
can
that's a
you-
deal.
Can you give us an idea of what a $1,000 bill would go for in what looks to be quite good
and
condition?
Grover Cleveland is the president on the thought, in case anybody wanted to know
Oh,
who
okay.
was on it.
What
Grover.
number was he? 24.
In this condition, this is worth about $1,700.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's almost doubled its
Right.
value
Yeah.
since 1934. I think that was a 1934 bill.
Yeah, that's right.
He told us some stories before.
It is.
I don't know if that's information for
fascinating.
the air or not.
Which one's that?
You had two bills that.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
So we just got very sensitive in here.
Yeah,
all of a
I
sudden.
don't know
You feel
if
that
it's
pain?
okay
No.
if it's not.
No, I can. Yeah.
Very
Okay.
sensitive all of a
Because
sudden.
that blew me away.
That's
Yeah.
the BTS.
I
on.
sold a $10,000 bill and a $5,000 bill to somebody local for $100,000. And then they had them.
To be clear, that's $6,000 of currency for $100,000.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So a $5,000 bill and $10,000.
Oh, sorry,
bill.
15,000.
So I have a picture of it in my phone here, but so I sold it to him for $100,000, and 15 or 17 years later, something like that, he got tired of them and he said, I want to trade them back. So I paid him $170,000 for them
To get him back.
to get them back. And then I sent them in, and the educational note was in the plastic
With the rating.
with the grading on it.
Yes.
So I sent that $5,000. I sent both of them in, but the $5,000 bill turns out that it was the highest grade 5,000 known to exist, and so it was worth substantially more.
Oh, my
after
goodness.
That. Yeah.
Okay, so the grading thing really interests me because I'm a comic book guy, right? I have a ton of comic
Oh, yeah.
Like 20,000, literally 20,000 comics.
I've seen it. It's true.
Have all of them from when I was a kid. I never sold one. I bought the first ones in 1966 in a Cleveland drugstore, and I have it still.
What were you doing in Cleveland?
And my grandmother lived there, so she took us to. I was with my grandmother.
No
and she took us
kidding.
to the place, the drugstore, and
Yeah,
Rexall or something like that.
course.
It was awesome. I'll never forget it. I got
Genevieve's.
those to this day, but we send them out to get graded as well.
Yeah.
If you want them graded.
Yep.
How does that happen with this? I mean,
Same thing. There's two companies that grade currency.
right. Legitimate that
yeah.
you then this guy this company graded it, so it's a reputable grade.
Yeah. And I ended up selling those two bills. I was just going to have them put them up in auction, but a friend of a friend kind of a thing, wanted them, and I said, well, make an offer, and he offered $420,000 for them.
420.
Good number. I know, right?
Yes,
Good number.
Hell of a number.
Right?
I'm sorry.
He said in the cigarette case it's going to get melted down. It doesn't fit modern cigarettes. He goes, but your weed fits in there.
I'm gonna start. I didn't
appreciate
even think
that.
about that for joints, but I'm gonna start looking for because I love the old cigarette cases.
There's
and-
something
and, like,
classy
good
about
thrift
it,
shops.
yes.
Yeah.
And
The
it's very
cases, yeah.
convenient and practical.
And the old lighters. I
Yeah.
have a bunch of old lighters that my dad had.
Ooh, I
Really
have-
cool.
Is it like the case?
No, they're literal lighters. I mean, really nice
Oh.
gold.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Because
mine
that was
is
the
in
thing.
gold.
I mean, my dad was that guy, right? I mean,
So-
he was that dude.
I
So-
have a lighter case that was my dad's. It's silver with gemstones on it and a little bit of filigree. It's beautiful. So it's my special lighter. It doesn't leave the house, and you can put different lighters in it. So I just get a drugstore one, but it's very special.
How
And
beautiful.
It was his in the 60s, back when he smoked cigarettes for like a minute.
It was a thing, man. I mean,
Yeah.
you were cool. My dad had his own office at the studio and a full wet bar, and
Of course.
I mean,
yeah.
that was their vibe. I have a bunch of money clips from him.
Oh,
Gold
sure.
money clips.
Sure.
That was a big deal. What other like sorts of jewelry are
We're all
you?
fascinated.
Oh,
I know, it's crazy.
It's amazing.
Oh, and I want to know what your favorite piece is that you've ever, like, what's the one that really got you?
So,
We got, this is a whole nother bag.
I know, even
There's
the
a
case,
bag
I'm
over
like,
here.
that's
There's a different
beautiful.
bag now.
So then watches. They're mechanical, right? And so car guys are often watch guys
time.
too, right? This is an Alangenzona, which is a super cool watch.
I'm so sorry you got some of that on you.
And no worries. Patek Philippe.
Are you
Nautilus.
insured just walking around with this stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I know his business would be insured and everything, but to just walk around, I mean, any one of these things is crazy to me. Although nothing looks like it would have what's in it, I guess.
Yeah, that right there, that's a $150,000 watch there.
Oh my goodness gracious! And the weight is immense. This is what $150,000.
Is mine more, Michael?
I wear this watch an awful lot. So I usually wear this watch. Like when we're up at Good Vibes, I have this watch on all the time.
Okay.
But the only
So these
reason
are your personal watches. Mm-hmm. Okay.
the only reason I took this one off is because this last week I bought another Patek Philippe. Actually, I paid retail.
Oh, did you? You went in the front door.
I bought this watch
That's what we call it.
Yeah.
You go to the front door, pay retail. Boat, baby.
because it's kind of car themed, right? It's got the carbon fiber strap
Yes.
and dial and the tachometer
And
bezel and
the stitching.
Yeah. So yeah.
Before you were here, they were telling a story about how they were walking around a jewelry store up in Monterey during Car Week. And, the person's trying to do the spiel and everything as they're walking around, and everyone kept looking to Michael like,
Verification.
Is this accurate?
Yeah.
Is what she's saying true?
That's a good person to carry with you when
But
you go
he
to a
was
jewelry
great.
store.
He was very respectful of her and letting her do her job and not like getting in the way and not intercepting, not mansplaining. Like he didn't do any of that stuff.
yeah.
And then after when we left, then he gave us a nice little like, yeah, no, she did a good job and blah blah blah. So he did a great job.
Excuse me.
This is the Patek Philippe World Time with the cloisonné
Oh my
dial.
God! Look at that.
Yeah,
Cloisonné.
this is a very rare version of this watch.
Look at that.
Oh, the way it catches your eyeballs, you become a cartoon.
Right?
It's
Good.
fantastic.
We're gonna pop down and boing, boing, boing.
Huh?
So good.
Yeah, hold that up to the
I gotta
camera.
get my eyes are watering from that little thing.
So this is the enamel dial. So it's colorful, but it's maybe hard to see in the
Yeah, I'm
dark.
gonna get the angle just right in a second because you are right. Well,
We need a little spotlight over
Yeah, it
there
needs a
for
little-
when you do
yeah, it
this
needs
little
a-
reading light.
you're
Special.
exactly right about
These
that.
are special.
Yeah,
They call it a special.
Exactly.
I do need a special.
It's
There it is. That
Can you
looks
see
nice.
it? Can
Yep.
you see the world there? And the continent?
yeah.
I mean, I can't see shit, but that's just my eyes. I got a tiny little screen here.
We'll figure this out.
Yeah.
We'll make this good. I'll just bring a nice little close up over here and then how's that? It's like being at the dentist.
Yeah.
So how are the
That still
kids?
doesn't work, does it? You're right. I need a special. All right, so
Yeah,
we're gonna.
we'll get a special.
There it is. Now you're getting
Oh,
there.
there we go.
Now
Oh,
you're getting
yeah.
there.
Oh, there we go.
Now you're getting
Oh,
there.
look at that.
Hey,
Yeah.
oh.
Wow.
That
Ooh, look at it
is-
pop.
Wow.
Oh shit!
It's-
Oh my god!
That's an
Holy
atlas
shit.
within
Is
a
it-
watch.
Is it because I need a manicure manual? What is it? What's wrong?
Wow.
Isn't that stunning?
my goodness.
Yeah, the detail here is
Yeah.
impeccable.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's really amazing.
Wait, now I want to see it with my eyes.
Oh,
No, it's
Do you
a
mind if I
gorgeous
hand
watch.
this around the room
yeah,
so that they
yeah,
can take a look?
do it.
Wow. It's
Isn't that
like-
stunning?
Yeah, it's like a temperature map almost.
Yeah.
Is this a mood watch?
Weather-
Right?
How are your biorhythms?
Wow.
Oh, what do they look like
I
on
mean,
there?
This is incredible with all. Are those cities? Wow.
Yeah. So here's how this works.
It's color correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's how this works. So, okay, so let's say, so right now, here, let's set the time, just for fun. What is it? 6 o'clock, right? Okay, so here, let's set the time.
We've got an hour in. We've done an hour, folks.
Right.
Oh no!
Please.
Oh no! Oh no! My butt. This
Party
is
foul.
Oh, those are books
Okay.
underneath
I
that.
used to do this. I know. It didn't go. It went over. That.
Oh, okay, great.
It's on the
Okay.
floor.
Oh, then who
So,
cares?
Right now,
No worries.
Los Angeles is at the top.
And
And
we're going to need
here's
another
local
Red Bull
time.
for Phil.
No, we're good. We're good.
Oh, he's good. He's good.
No,
Now,
it's only a little
if
bit.
you, let's say you fly to New York City.
Yep.
So it just
Now,
No big deal.
New York is
Oh, no,
at the
go ahead,
top,
but it's-
and it automatically changed the time.
Just meant don't feel bad.
to
about it.
New York time.
Yep.
That's
So
amazing.
Then you get on your plane and you fly off to London,
Get
and
out.
now London is at the top, and now it shows local time in London.
That is awesome.
Way
We
more
just
stylish
widen
than
out the
looking
shot
at
so
my
we can
phone.
get the.
Way more
Not,
stylish.
oh,
Because
she's
I
got
just
it.
looked
She
at
knows
the
what
phone.
she's doing.
I'm on it. I'm
She's
on
doing
it.
it. No, I thought the mic was falling, but you're doing it.
Nope, it's me.
But no, that's good.
This
No,
is
because
fun.
Arielle, you know, the glute work you were doing, it's working.
Right.
Because you knocked
That's
the
right.
can off the
You
shelf.
know what's really funny?
Right.
That's right.
So I used to work at the Tampa Improv. Let me not be a little creep in the dark here.
We put a new light up. You're not in the dark.
Yeah.
You're good.
So for many years, I worked at the Tampa Improv serving drinks during shows, and the amount of times that my ass would knock a drink off the table, I can't. It's like, because you'd have martini glasses, and some people would put them at the very
Right at the edge.
You have a
Right
martini
at the edge.
glass at the edge of a table. You see that there are people, like, we have to get around you with trays of stuff, and I'd be like, I'm sorry, this
Not happening.
butt can't be controlled. So it was very reminiscent of
Wild
It's weird that you were
butter
having
rolls.
trunk problems too.
Oh, your floor is much cleaner.
I never think of you. This isn't too much
Really
information.
gorgeous.
I never think of you as having a big butt.
No, that was the irony of the comment.
Yeah.
But she says it constantly. She says it constantly, and she just told the whole story about it. I never think of you as having a big butt.
In high
don't even
school,
like
they
saying
called
it.
me A-Lo.
Oh, that's funny.
Instead of
That's
J-Lo.
good.
I
Wait, I don't get it.
because J-Lo first came out around that time,
Explain it
and
to me.
she insured her butt.
I do remember.
Oh, yeah.
Did she really?
Yep.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
a million,
For $1
back then it was $1
million.
million, and $1 million was a lot in the 90s.
Yeah.
She tried to pull a Marlena Dietrich.
Do you remember? But that wasn't her butt. It was her
Her legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Betty Grable, actually. I think it was Betty Grable. Yeah. For you Hollywood aficionados.
You grew up in that circle. Like
I
you,
did.
you mentioned Sammy Davis because you know personally.
I
you
saw him.
remember Sammy Davis.
I saw him. I saw him whip it out. You know, I saw him take
Whip
out.
what
Well,
out,
just
sir?
because that's where we're going, we just
You
know.
saw
fluff
Sammy
our-
Davis Jr.'s Junior?
I saw. Well, if you get $1,000 a junior,
Maybe
then
it wasn't that Junior.
It was. It's a roll of $1,000 bills.
Wow.
It was wild.
Yeah.
So
Well, you don't carry around just one if you're Sammy
It's a
Davis.
roll.
You got a
No,
whole
it's a gangster roll.
stack of them.
You know, it was wonderful. It was a very special time growing up with my father. And,
You okay?
well played. Your
I
butt.
I didn't.
What the heck, woman?
Is that what happened?
Get
She
a
hit her
license
butt
for
on the-
that.
Knocked something out.
Just get a license for this.
This is
No, I
hilarious.
didn't knock that. I
No,
knocked
she did.
whatever was behind
She's good.
me.
She's good.
It's fine.
But I hadn't seen one in like a long time.
Yeah.
That's a serious bill.
Let alone a stack of them
Yeah,
or a roll,
right.
roll of them.
It was
a wad.
It was just crazy. It was
Yeah.
as big as he was. I mean, Sandy was just he was a little guy. Mad talent, but he's a little guy.
I still don't understand how or why you got into this. I understand that you started a business and everything, but how did this
with the
become
passion,
interesting to
yeah.
you? Yes.
Because it's more than when I hear him, it's so passioned.
Yes.
Passioned,
Yeah.
right? It's not like, well, this was this and that was that. You're so invested in it. You're so
Well,
immersed.
it's so fun to me to see all these unique things, and to get to do this every day. It's just a lot of fun.
It's
And that's
so
why,
cool.
and that's why
That's why
we
you
were
work
talking
7 days
earlier.
a week.
I work 7 days a week, and the only time, so I work 7 days. I work 7 days a week all the way up to the third week of July, and then I took my entire staff on vacation to Mexico for a week.
This you were going to come here last time, and you said I can't. I'm
Yeah.
going to Mexico.
Yeah, so I chartered a jet, took my staff to Mexico for a week, and then I came home for 1 week, and then we went
Yep.
to Monterey.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
can you tell him why you did that with your staff? I love this. Well, why would you go that extra mile for your people?
Because everybody on the team, we we love what we do, but we also get along so well, and they do work so hard when we do this that it's a. I love spending time with them, but it's a nice reward to do for people that you appreciate. So
That's what I love. He told me that, man. I'm like,
so it was fun to do, but it's also because I really truly appreciate them. They're all so good at what they do, and they work so hard, and so you take care of people that take care of you.
well, not
right?
everybody
Absolutely.
does.
Yeah.
That's why I was so taken, because not everybody, and not only don't they do that, they don't do it to the extent that you do, and that
We had a fun
I
time.
felt from you. See, that's
What did you do while you were there?
So we flew down to Cabo. There's
Which is
the
fun already.
private airport is a little bit closer up, so you don't have to go through all the crazy lines and everything. And then we drove up to a little town called Todos Santos, and there's this hotel on the beach called Hotel San Cristobal, and it's on this beach by
Hotel
itself.
San Cristobal.
Yeah, San Cristobal. And it's this boutique hotel, 32 room, I think, hotel. And it's the only hotel on the beach. So it's not like being in Cabo where it's just massive amounts of people. And Todos Santos is this cute little safe, wonderful town. And so
For a week?
For a week. Yeah, it was just wonderful.
that's a good bosh.
Yeah. So we hung out by the pool and had drinks and ate good food.
Dude, that
How
is
does it work when you
awesome.
fly? I've never flown internationally private. Nicole used to do it all the time, but do they still need a passport and stuff to do that? Or
Yeah,
do
you need a
yeah.
passport, but
Okay.
like when we got to Mexico, you pull in and then they opened up a line for us, so there was just us going
So you
through
do still have to
customs.
do the customs and stuff. Okay.
And when you come back, a custom agent gets onto your plane and
Checks your stuff.
and they just check you
Yeah.
in before you get off the plane.
Yeah.
So like a custom agent gets onto your plane,
So
and,
that you don't have to do the line.
yeah, you just yeah.
That's way better than pre-check.
It's better than global entry. I'm
yeah,
just
better
saying.
than global
No,
entry.
no, no,
Yeah. Wow. Oh, that's fascinating.
So all my staff is like, we can't ever fly another way again.
Never again.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Jay, did he answer the question?
No,
What-
I was just about to go
Yeah.
back to. So what? You said that you find it interesting and that you like it, but I mean, how did you find that you found it interesting and that you liked it?
Well, I started doing it just as it was part of my business, and then I liked it. Was so fun
I gotta back
to
it up.
do.
But you
So how
already
did you
had a
get into
business.
the-
Like, how did you get into this? How did you get into
So-
rare
Apprentice
antiquities?
stuff.
So
and
I had
kinds
the
of-
retail business, but I always
But what
liked
else were you
older
selling?
pieces. So my retail store, I have mostly high-end French and Italian luxury brands. And so it's modern jewelry, but I like old things.
Okay.
I like.
So one day you just decided to open a business where you're going to sell highline items.
So I started originally. I took some diamonds to a store in Pasadena a long time ago to get them appraised. I was 19 and some family stuff, and I asked a lot of questions, and they said, "You're asking a lot of questions. Are you interested in this?" And I said, "Well, this is why I'm asking. I just want to know how you came to the values here." And they said, "Would you like to work here?" And I was like, "Okay." And so I went back for an interview, and then 3 weeks later, I started working there the week after I turned 20. So from the age 20 on, I just happened to start working in this very high-end jewelry store. So I kind of accidentally started at the top.
Sure.
And
And then it is interesting at that level.
Yeah.
Right off the
Yeah.
bat, it's
Yeah.
already interesting.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yes.
In a way, Yeah.
so I got. It
Wow.
was just kind of luck, but that's kind of
That's life.
That's life in
I'm looking forward
LA.
to it. I'm looking
Come
forward
on,
to it.
man.
I know. I just
Right?
moved it into my actual wallet as opposed to the little side bag.
I'm
So
so-
let's
Once
see
we
what
get off
happens.
the
You're
air,
official
I'm
now.
gonna
Your
move
luck
on.
is going to exponentially go up on fire.
Now that I know that it starts with A69, I mean,
Right. But we've
As do you.
actually
Yeah.
we have actually talked, right?
Sorry.
We've actually talked about this a lot, about how lucky we are, how blessed we are.
Fortunate, yeah.
We've had this conversation a number of times up the mountain.
That goes a long way, being grateful.
It's why I asked
Yes.
about his people, because a grateful person is grateful for it all. They don't they're not narcissistic and that it's all me, always begins and ends with me.
Right.
He was so magnanimous and so giving to his people, which really does show a lot of gratitude. And Michael's got some really nice four-wheel vehicles that, I mean, there's other people who would be up on the mountain and they're kind of cock of the walk in a way, right? Which never really flies with us, but you see it, right? Never once with this guy.
No.
Never once. And you're so humble and you're so generous, and that's why we have those really engaging conversations, because you draw me in and those subjects come up. And that's why I love Good Vibes.
Well, and that's the thing. Everybody up there, I have met some really wonderful people. You know, Tom, who was commenting
Yes,
earlier.
absolutely.
Tom Fong was.
Yeah.
He made a comment earlier. He's a great guy.
Yep.
David Keynes is another
Wonderful.
just
He
great.
actually came back this last week. He hadn't been up for a long time. And I was up there.
nice.
Yeah, he hadn't been. He's been up
Yeah.
in the no-show. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some
So,
special
yeah.
people.
We were talking last week. Accidentally, we sort of realized that so many people that we all know today came from that. I mean, I don't remember how we came to that, but we realized that everyone that was in this room, well, this is still true today.
Our world.
Everyone who
Yeah.
was in this
Yeah.
room
Yeah.
met up on the
Yeah.
mountain.
And Paul, I think Paul is
Let's-
just he's a great guy.
Paul
And we were
Kramer.
going to
Yeah.
talk about him and
Well,
how's
you
he
ha-
doing. I like him so much, and he's always interesting to talk to.
So do we. Everybody. He is
He's
such
such a
likable
winning guy.
Yeah.
He certainly is. Yeah.
He came on the Gentleman's Drive last year. It was so great to have him. Like he's just
I gotta
we
make
love
that.
Paul.
I gotta do the gentleman.
He is doing very well in answer to your question. You know, he's going through hell.
Yeah,
What,
yeah.
What they had to do to him is way more than a hip replacement. I mean,
Really?
they had to replace his pelvis here. They had to put in a prosthetic, and
Mm-hmm.
his recovery is rough, but he is doing great. I think it's a lot of stress. I think it's hard for him. I think it's hard for Jennifer, his wife, who's also taking care with a mother who's passing away across the street. She's been ill for a long time, and they're taking the lemons and making the lemonade. He's going out now. He's back at the kennel at least a couple days a week, and he actually tried and successfully left the house in an Uber the other day so that he could go to a local car show without having to say, Jennifer, can you please leave your mom and take me to Enderley Center on Saturday or whatever it is. Even though she would do it, I think he feels bad asking her, and I definitely understand that because that's the dynamic Nicole and I used to have. She would feel terrible asking me for anything when all I wanted to do was everything for her. Most of the time. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
Definitely not this guy.
But that must have been really good therapy for him too. To do what he loves to do and get back to this office and.
Yes, and I think a little bit of his individuality came back. A little bit of his what do you call that when you
Autonomy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Independence.
Independence. Thank you for being able to, even though it was with an Uber, he was able to go somewhere himself.
And autonomy.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the
It's a
above.
lot when you can't get around on your own and when you lose your sense of being able to come and go as you please. We don't realize what a privilege that is to be able to get in a car, whether you're the one driving or not.
Yeah.
But the ability to
The
get in
freedom
a
of
car
that,
and
yeah,
go,
freedom.
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's really
So
impactful.
undervalued.
Yeah.
I mean, we value it on a higher vibratory level because of what we are interested in, our passion, but it's no less valuable. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody feels a certain sense of freedom in their vehicle. I think when they're moving, I get to go where I want. I get to do what I want. Look, I'm doing it myself.
Jeff
you're in a
Swart
way,
calls
man.
it being in control of your forward momentum.
Wow.
There you go.
Get
Say
it.
that one more time. I like that.
It's very well. It came up in the opposite term, but it's very difficult when something impedes your control of your forward momentum. You've got a plan of I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to get there, I do this, whatever. You going up to Monterey is a perfect example.
Yeah.
Several things impeded your momentum that were out of your control. That's very frustrating. So when you're in control of it, somehow you feel a little more you,
Yeah.
which made a lot of sense to me. Shout out to Jeff Swart.
Yeah.
One of the most inspiring people in our community.
Yeah. We didn't even get to my breakdown on the way back.
I know, right? Yeah.
It's not about that
Yeah.
right now, but yeah.
Yeah.
Forward momentum.
Alternator,
But just that
yeah.
frustration and
Yeah.
that inability to move. I was stuck for 5 hours and you're just
Yes.
sitting there. It can be, you're just like, well,
Yeah.
this is it.
Yeah, lean
Oh,
into
that was
it.
after the great
That was
weekend.
after.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot you did.
Yeah,
that.
I was-
Sorry.
I was on PC8. I was 2 hours away from home. I was like, can't wait to get home. And I was going to come here for the show. I was going to go
Oh, is that
home,
right?
swap cars and come. Yeah. and I would have been on time.
That's life.
If it wasn't for
Dynamic.
those meddling kids.
Dynamic and changing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to stay put, and your forward momentum is halted.
be where you are.
Yep.
You know, because you have no control over it if you don't have that forward momentum. I mean, I guess
That's
then you're still going
an
forward.
adult perspective
Then
that
you're
I
still
did
going
not
forward.
always have. But that is an adult perspective I did not always
been
have.
there, I've been
That's
there.
very beneficial if you can keep your cool when the things are imploding around you.
Doesn't
How
serve
do you deal with stress?
otherwise.
You're one of the most laid back people I know, or at least whenever I'm around you.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like at work.
So, a long time ago, I thought, I don't like having problems. So I thought I'm gonna rename this. I'm gonna change the name of this,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say, okay, I don't have a problem. I've got a challenge to overcome.
Oh, okay.
So you never have a problem. You always have a challenge to overcome.
When I worked for Saturn, remember the car company
Oh,
Saturn?
yeah.
When I was
Uh-huh.
18 years old, I worked for Saturn for a little bit, and they called them opportunities.
Huh?
Well, what we have here is an opportunity.
Yeah.
It's a problem, but it's an opportunity to make the customer happy or to get the car out on time or whatever. It's an opportunity to spin things around.
Right.
basically.
In martial arts, we say, "Go ahead, attack me. I could use the training."
Yeah, I like that. I mean, I grew up like that too. My dad has always been like, nothing is a problem. It's fine. Like it's
Challenge to overcome
which
is
can
nice.
also
That's a
you
good one.
do have to allow for the emotions of something to set in and like allow yourself to feel things, but also at the end of the day, it's like it's gonna be fine. It's
We-
just a matter of how long does it take to get there.
We can walk and chew gum at the same. You can have the emotion and still
Exactly.
appreciate. Get through it. You know what I mean? Don't
Yeah.
don't tamp down the emotion because then you're frustrated.
Everything's fine.
You know, because
Everything has a
it's there.
solution.
Yes.
You know, so allow it to be there, and then you'll move through that space a little quicker, so that you can be present,
Yeah.
as opposed to beating yourself up that you're not, or beating yourself up because you're in a situation.
Yes.
You
Allow
can't see
yourself
the
to
way
go
out if you're
through it, I think.
spiraling.
Well,
Right.
and a lot of it too is
And that's so true, by the way.
having the right perspective. And it's so easy to get caught up and say, oh, this isn't going right, and this isn't going right, and this isn't going right. And that's sometimes true. And sometimes, like Paul, that would get a lot of people down, rightfully so. Cancer and having to go through an operation and all that. But he has a great attitude all the time too. But I kind of look at every single morning I wake up. I think we've talked about this too. I wake up every single morning and I lay there in bed every morning. I think I am so grateful, and it's a good point to reflect on, to start your day with. And I feel like in the history of us humans being on this planet, we've been here 300,000 years,
Least.
plus or minus.
They found a million-year-old skull the other day.
Really?
Wow.
That's
They
crazy.
said it's going to rewrite all of history.
Huh. So, of all of this time that we've been on this planet, the vast majority of the time, your goal every single day was eat,
Survive.
don't get killed,
Yep.
and procreate.
Yep.
That was like your
big three.
life.
Yep.
That was your life. It wasn't like, hey, I'm going to Disneyland today. That wasn't a thing. Your choices.
I'm going to buy some gold.
Right? Yeah, I'm going to get a Porsche. Right?
I'm gonna kill you.
I gotta show you. I gotta protect my ass from you.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
If you have food and I need it, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
Exactly.
true. That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
if
In
you
fact,
cross
you'll
me
be
when I'm
food.
hangry,
Yeah.
it's still that way.
Or you get hunted by an animal. There was all kinds
Yeah.
of. It was just survival was rough for the vast majority of our time on this planet. And then time goes along. We start living together, and it gets a little bit better. And then now we live lives that are vastly better than kings and queens did.
Yes.
250,
Absolutely.
300 years ago.
Some of us.
Just the plumbing alone.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Good grief.
it's like being alive right now is like
Very good
I'm
point.
serious.
Yeah, yeah.
They didn't used to have
Well,
that.
I came here to
The aqueducts and all that. That was all.
it's literally like winning the lottery. And then of all the places to be alive in the world today, we're in the United States. This is a pretty good place to live.
All things considered.
All things considered, it's a pretty good place. And then of all the places to live in the United States, we live Southern California.
California.
This is a pretty remarkable place to live too.
Yeah.
As a woman, I don't know that I'd feel that safe living anywhere else. I feel protected in
That's
this
a
state.
very
Like
good
when
point.
I think about like
Yeah.
where else can I be,
Yeah.
I'm like I genuinely don't know
Yeah.
because I'm a woman
Yeah.
and because I'm a sex educator. I'm
Yeah.
like I
Yeah.
literally don't.
That's right.
This is a safe haven, so I do feel very
Right.
grateful to be
Yeah.
here.
Especially LA, right?
Oh yeah,
Very good point.
absolutely.
Yeah. Very
It's-
accepting of,
Very
if-
tolerant.
If you're a hateful person, living in LA is not the right place for
No.
you.
Oh, yeah,
You
you're
should
moving.
move.
It's
Yeah.
not gonna be
You're
good
moving.
for
If you don't like somebody who's not your race or your religion and this really bothers you, we're a pretty diverse group. You better just move somewhere because, right?
It isn't going to go your way.
Yeah,
It's
we-
not going to go that way.
right,
It's going to go
right.
more open, more diverse, more
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
way. As
Yeah.
it all is, we're just kind of ahead of the curve on a certain level.
Do you think that?
I really do feel that
Yeah.
way. Well,
Yeah.
look at the dynamics. You know, my children are the future. You know,
Yeah.
I'm African American. My wife's Jewish.
Yeah.
They're mixed. I mean, we're going to look a lot like that these days.
Oh yeah.
You know what I
Even
mean?
in that
I'm a
Time
mixed
Machine movie,
baby.
we had Simon Wells here
You know
the
what I'm
other day,
saying?
the director of the Time Machine movie, great grandson of H.G. Wells, who wrote the book.
Oh, wow,
But
okay.
he directed the 2000 version or whatever, and in the future, in his movie, it was Samantha Mumba and a lot of people who look like her. Meaning light-skinned,
Yeah.
sort of.
Yeah.
What if everybody just keeps procreating? What we would all be one day.
Yeah.
Well, Gene Roddenberry posited that in Star Trek. I mean, he was all
It's
about
the same,
the
yes.
diverse universe
Yeah,
and
that's right.
everybody's
Yes.
equal and has the same rights and should have the same right to exist. I mean,
Yeah.
it was a very interesting philosophy at the time, wrapped in a space show.
Right.
Yeah.
Space show.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how. we
Shout out
looked
to
at it.
William Shatner, by the way. Apparently had a health scare the other day, but is
Yeah.
doing very well.
Yeah, he's-
So I worked
he's
with him on
he's
Boston
an
Legal,
older
the
guy.
practice first, and then Boston Legal. And I thought it would be a joke when they hired him. I was like, William Shatner, are you kidding? And he was the nicest man. One of the nicest men I've ever worked with
Denny
at all, but the
Crane.
nicest man on the show. Exactly. Denny
What a
Crane.
character!
Exactly.
Brilliant.
Yeah, good for you for knowing that.
Yeah.
Did
Well,
you
he-
ever do that show?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
I loved it though. I loved him and James Spader. I thought it was
Yeah.
wonderful. But he pulled.
And Spader had a 911 that he would drive to work every day.
You
that
said
I
it was
think he
just a
bought from
beater. He
Spike.
just like didn't clean
Yeah,
it.
but it
didn't
was a
do anything.
C2S, 993 C2S, which is a desirable car now, especially with the the split grille on the
Yeah,
back.
yeah, oh yeah, I know.
And yeah, you had one. I'm sorry, forgive me. He's still twitching, for selling that one.
Don't worry, it's actually just the Red Bull.
Thank you. It helps. Or
But
it
I
hurts.
think he bought that from Spike. I think.
Yes, I
and
think
then
you're right.
and then there was a story I think Spike told maybe on this podcast. Where he said he saw James driving in traffic one day in Spike's old car, and he said, "What did you do to my car?" And James looked over and he goes, "I'm driving it like I hate it."
Do you, buddy?
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, I'm sure it was always in perfect nick service-wise, but yeah, he didn't watch it.
Well, you know when they did, this is a little bit of a left turn, but Carol O'Connor did In the Heat of the Night
I love that show. Yeah.
after he had done Archie Bunker,
Long time, yeah.
and it was like, who, what, how, and he
Such a dramatic difference.
nailed it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're thinking about Captain Kirk doing Denny Crane. He nailed that character. I almost can't think of anybody else playing that character.
I think that I was unfairly judging. I think the world made me think that he was a joke because I never watched Star Trek. I don't think I know much of his
That
work.
affectation.
Correct.
Yeah.
Prior to him showing up at the practice the last season, so I think I was just surprised because like society had sort of prepped me that he was a joke.
Right.
Yeah, because there was like, oh, Star Trek, that's nerds. It's anyone
Well,
who
the-
wasn't watching Star Trek was like, they're nerds.
But the joke was that he
Silly.
wasn't a good actor, and
Yeah.
the way
Yeah,
he
he was
delivered and
very
everything. And
affected
I
and-
personally found him to be an excellent actor, an
Yeah.
excellent person, and just delightful to be around. Also, incredibly knowledgeable about all sorts of things.
Really?
Huge, yeah. You know what his biggest interest is in life? Equestrian sports. He's got horses all over the place.
Yeah, I knew
Really?
that. I knew that. I
I
knew
can
that.
tell you anything you want to know about a horse.
I was just with his daughters at the Hollywood show.
Oh, of course,
So
yeah.
we were all
that's
there. My
right.
sister and I,
Yes.
we did an episode. All of us did an episode called Miri with Kim Darby and Michael J. Pollard. And so it was a bit of a, I think I talked about it when I was there, a bit of a stunt cast in that they had actors' kids as the kids.
Yeah, that's
as opposed
funny.
to actor kids. So we knew what to do on a set, but we weren't actors. So we didn't have the, hey, what's going on?
But your
We were all
father's
like, what the
son
fuck?
playing your father's
Yeah.
son.
No, that was Mission Impossible. This was just a complete standalone. We are on a planet where we have arrested our development because when you grow a certain age, you get a disease. That was the concept of the show.
Almost
the
Logan's
episode.
Runny, kind of a little bit.
Very much so. So they hired all these kids.
That's how I like my eggs, by the way. If you can make them Logan's Runny.
Logan's Runny.
I'm sorry.
And so all the Shatner girls were in it as well. So it was my sister Ione and I, and then all the Shatner girls, and a couple other young actors. John Grise, who's now a fairly good actor, fairly well-known actor.
We know him too.
Yeah, I love
we both know
Johnny.
him. Uncle Rico from
Uncle Rico from
Napoleon.
Napoleon
Oh,
Dynamite.
yeah.
But so I was
But
just
he was
with
on
them.
Seinfeld as well,
and
you know.
they're just lovely people. I mean, they're just so sweet. Each one of them were just, I mean, adorable. And that's not their thing. It's not their bailiwick to be at a celebrity show at all.
Right.
They were there because we had all done this episode.
Right.
And we were all in this corner, like, this is the Miri corner, you know?
Gotcha.
And they couldn't have been sweeter and more gracious. Really good people.
I love that. I love that you two have already talked about this.
Oh, we do.
It's
We
the
do.
type
We
of
get
thing
into
that
it.
we would have brought up
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, we get
do.
into it.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Because we look at our stuff, you know, I'll park my car right next to his, and we're like,
Yeah.
how lucky are we?
It's hard to have a bad day up the mountain,
Facts.
right? The drive up is it's almost like you leave behind. There's the city, and all of a sudden you feel yourself just decompressing a little bit
The
as
further and further up you go up the mountain.
trees start getting taller, and it's more and more beautiful.
You're
and-
describing why we
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we were over this, and
Yeah.
blowing off Friday mornings.
Yeah.
She felt better,
Yeah.
Well,
and
thank you.
now everybody else does.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
No.
No.
We didn't discover it by any means,
No,
but I just
but
mean
I-
that's why we started going
That's
up
an
there in the
honest
first place.
expression. I love it. And I want people to understand it's not about speed.
Yes.
It's
Please.
about
That's right.
feeling.
Yep.
I can be going 30 around a turn and it just feels so free,
Yeah.
right? It just feels so, this car and I are one with the mountain. It's just this synchronicity that happens. And it isn't about speed. It's not about racing. It's
That's
the
right.
exact opposite of that for me. And do I like to drive spiritedly? That's what I call it.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Do I speed? Never.
Yeah.
Catch the difference. Do I race? Never. Never. I drive on a mountain road, and I've met some amazing people through that.
Yeah.
And what Michael's saying, the feeling of it just preps me for all of this
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah.
And that's what's gorgeous. When I do my little videos and stuff, I'm saying, if you're a good person and you ride a bike, come
See
on
you
up.
there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
So
That's funny you say that. There was a guy who I was driving to your thing on
Oh, yeah.
Sunday, and then some bicyclist through the intersection just right around here, and knew who the car was and whatever. So he took a video, whatever, posted it, and I said, "Oh, thank you so much. That's really cool." And he goes, "Oh yeah, I'll see you up on the mountain. Come up on the mountain one of these days. Ride his bike up."
come
Right
on.
on.
Yeah.
I mean, I see
That's
those guys
legit.
riding their bikes, and it's like,
Yeah.
Jesus.
There's a few
Christ.
that,
I'm
that we know
fit,
that
and
do,
I
yeah.
wouldn't. That's serious.
I mean, Velospeak, who's up there, used to be up there all the time. Now he's busy, so
Yeah.
busy at the Peterson. You know him too, Alex
Absolutely.
Yost. He would ride up, and the Ray Hughes, the photographer guy, he rides. It's always it's amazing to me that not only is he huffing and puffing up. Well, he's probably not. I would be huffing and puffing, but he's
too.
riding up the mountain, and then he also is able to take his cell phone out and take pictures of our
Yeah,
cars
right.
as we all
Like,
pass.
what?
How do you do that?
Yeah.
yeah, it's an interesting experience up in the mountain.
Very eclectic group, because you get your hikers, you get, it's kind of people who just like the outdoors, people who've been going up for years, and, some people have been born in LA, some people just found it yesterday.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
And you mentioned the cyclical kind of nature of it. There's like newbies. It's kind of like school.
Yeah.
That's
You
what
know?
it feels like to me. I mean, we've been going up there regularly long enough that it does seem as though there's like a graduating class type of situation. Like every summer, it's as though this new graduating class
Right.
comes up, and then they take mom's Lexus or dad's BMW, and they get and they've played the road in the game. It's on some video game where you can drive Angeles Crest, which I personally think is awesome and a huge mistake, because they're it's a racing game, So they go try to
Compare.
Oh,
to-
match your
yeah,
time.
and then they go flying off in the second
Yeah,
corner, and
yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
oh, jeez. Not only are you, I mean, thank God you're all right, but not only did you have a bad day, but you're kind of giving the whole thing a bad.
Yeah.
Whatever.
A little bit.
Whatever. It is what it is.
But they moved through it. I mean, you kind of set me straight because I was kind of like,
well, it just seems like
you're
every
like, you know,
year
they kind of get it. They
every
get
year
it.
there's a few accidents, and then it seems like there's like a fatality or something, and then people get
a sobering
serious
event.
about. Yes, then people get serious again. For us, it was sunny. I mean, you guys remember?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was
I was
3,
one of
4
the
years
first
ago
people
now, and you know, he'd been going up there long before we ever were, and we knew him through that. And he was bikes first, then Audis, then Porsches, and that was a very traumatizing experience. And Nicole and I
Yeah.
slowed way down after that. I don't know, slow down, more careful, more aware, whatever it is. But the outlook changed for us then, and I think it seems as though each graduating class seems to run into the same kind of thing. Like, oh shit, this is real.
I appreciated that.
It's very real.
Perspective. It's
Yeah.
very real. That's why I say I don't want people to get twisted. Just enjoy the visceral sensation. You don't need to be going X amount of miles an hour for it. Just connect to it.
Yeah, if you're chasing speed, go to the track. It's
Yeah.
that
Please,
simple. Just go to the
please,
track.
please.
You'll get it
For
out of
all
your
of us.
system there. You'll
Yes.
see what it's really like. You'll learn what your car's all about,
Yeah.
and then you'll see that you can't drive that way on a public
Thank you.
road.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nor should
And
you.
it is a very public road now because it's open all the way to Wrightwood. So
Oh, yeah.
there was a period where it was kind of closed, so people would go
Yeah.
up near the tunnels and whatever and kind of fool around. You can't even do that anymore because there will be oncoming traffic now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate telling people what to do. I'm not telling anybody what to do. Respect the crest is all I ask because it's whatever it means to you.
Thank you. Benefit of experience.
God.
I hear it. Let's get into the. You were talking about watches. Let's talk machines. So you went. Did you go from watches to cars, or were you always into cars?
Always into cars.
Oh,
Yeah. From a young age.
why? Why?
Road and track, you said earlier. You read the magazines.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But what got you into it?
Actually, my dad was not much of a. He was more of an accountant type, and one of my good friends, his dad was a car guy, and so he taught us how to work on cars. And so when I was yeah.
That's
So you actually know a bit about cars too.
Oh yeah, I've
that's
taken
wonderful.
engines out of a car and rebuilt an engine and put it back in.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You don't have time for that now, but
Not
is
now.
that something you would be
Not-
interested in if you did? Is
You
that what
know-
you'll tinker with when you're 15 years from now? When the
Yeah, I will.
That's
Yeah,
what I was
yeah,
just thinking.
yeah. All my cars now are modern cars, but I would like to step back and
right.
do a
A CPU driven situation.
yeah. I'd like to jump backward again and go back to very the ultra analog.
but not pre-war.
Not
Too
pre-war.
far. Too far.
We were talking about this earlier. And,
Pebble is so fun and nice, but not necessarily into all the cars that are.
yeah.
Right.
There's that whole, they were
The whole
really,
row, yeah.
the beautiful, beautiful cars, but I don't feel like I have a connection to those. Like I never wanted, but when we were young, you go, oh, I want to get that, that hot rod or that Porsche or whatever. But the early,
The Duesenbergs, the Packards.
pre-war cars, they're beautiful, and
Yes,
I respect that they like those cars and that they've done incredible jobs restoring them.
It's
amazing.
But I would never want to own one.
Right.
For
Leave it to
They're
Leno, right?
fascinating.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah.
They're beautiful and fascinating, and it's similar to looking at old jewelry, right?
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
like this old, like, I mean, that's how cars are anyway, but then you take this piece of history that you really just don't get to see in other places and look at how the lights were and how they function and how this door opens and what type of seating was in and like what was the
Exactly.
family that had that, who was the like those really have stories, because when you're
Yeah.
looking at those cars, that was like money and status and prestige, and there's stories behind them. So it from a historical perspective, it's fascinating to see
Yep.
those, and they're beautiful.
They're
Some of them are really, really beautifully done.
Well, you do the Babes in Classics, so the variety of cars is really what interests me. It's not that
Yes.
it's just a car; it's how many different types. If you don't find it here, you're gonna find it here.
Yeah.
If you don't
I
like this,
agree
oh,
with
you're
you.
gonna like that.
Yep.
You
I
know?
agree with you. I'm
Yep.
partial to Porsche, but I have an interest in most everything.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of the neat things about Los Angeles as well is,
Yeah.
What's on offer here?
Well, yeah, and I mean, unless you're going to join a specific Porsche car club or something like that, most of the car shows seem to be open to pretty much everybody.
Yep.
I think of most of the Cars and Coffees, certainly Good Vibes, certainly Malibu.
Yeah.
The Eclectic group is kind of what draws me into it. So I might walk over to see the 959, but parked right next to it is a Saturn SC2 that I sold when I was 18 years old,
yeah.
in 1996. and I'm into that, and I'm telling people about, now pop the hood, and let me tell you something about your engine. Look at that engine. Does that look like styrofoam to you? It is, because it was foam cast. And I saw them do it at the factory. I watched all this, and I'm educating people about their Saturn SC2.
Yeah.
And to me, that's fun. That's fun. There's a car at the Peterson called the EV1. It's one of the first electric cars.
Yes.
I drove that car around the Saturn test track in Spring Hill, Tennessee at Saturn training when I was a kid. There's maybe a half dozen or a dozen left. They were lease only. I had to lease it for 24 months.
Yeah.
And then they wanted them back because it was really more of a case study kind of a thing to see how this worked. But they like speaking of melting jewelry, they kind of just, I don't know if they melted them, disassembled them, sank them in the bay. I don't know what they did.
They shredded them.
They repurposed them.
Yeah, they repurposed it, exactly.
So I love the eclectic stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the things that, you talk about, one of the reasons Los Angeles is so interesting because of the people and everything. I think it's that way with the car community as well.
Yeah. And I love their genesis. I love where it comes from. Everybody comes to it. That's why we keep asking you, where did it come from? Where everybody comes from is so different, so interesting, so diverse sometimes. Not always your dad. Some people it's their mom.
Yeah.
Some people, their mom was really into hot rods. And for some people, it's just like, I wanted to fit in. I wanted to belong. And then, for me, my dad was something of a car guy, but not really. He was just a celebrity.
How'd you know I was
access,
going to ask
some access, but it was really that the guys on the bus knew all about cars and I didn't. And I wanted to know about them. So I started to read. As I started to read the car and drivers and the road and tracks, I started to really learn about them. Then I started to work around them. And then my dad was this guy who would take us to these races. So I was always around them at the time that I was falling in love with the cars. It all just like...
And talk about entering at the highest echelon of something, like with your jewelry store you walked into.
Oh, it was the highest vibration.
Right, so you're into cars, and then you go meet Mario Andretti or whatever at the racetrack.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, it was crazy.
Couple comments here. Let's see. Dan McGinnis says, the funny thing about old cars is they get under your skin. You can suddenly find yourself moving backwards. I couldn't agree with this more.
Interesting.
And somehow, to me, and it's not about how fast you're driving, somehow time slows down. One of the reasons we've sort of backdated yellow car a little bit, gotten rid of all the electronics and everything else in there, because without all of that, you're just looking out the windshield. And that was very good for Nicole, and it's very good for me now.
Yeah.
Do you guys get any of that? I know you have both modern Porsches and modern other cars.
Yeah, mine's a 12.
But you've certainly had many older cars. And you're looking for maybe another one.
I am very much looking for a three-pedal 911.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, a three-pedal 911. Probably a Carrera,
Are you going to
But what generation?
Air-cooled?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah.
So like a 3.2 Carrera.
You need
For
one in
sure.
your life.
Yeah, it's fun.
We support it.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
a bad influence, but a
No,
great
it's
one.
good. Yes, I do
You're
need all these
you're a
cars.
great bad
I'm
influence.
a great bad influence.
Yeah, be badder, would ya?
Yeah.
See, there it is. Much less fast than a modern
It's not
car.
about that.
Oh,
It's not about the
yes.
speed.
It's not about that.
Right.
It's about the feeling.
Yes.
And that connection
Yeah,
to the car.
the flow,
it's just
the
fun.
pleasure,
Right?
the
Your car
cruise.
is the same way.
Right.
Your
It
car is
goes
a
slow.
perfect
Yeah.
example of
Oh.
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Total pleasure cruise.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I go like 30 in the canyons or something, maybe 40. I don't even think so. I'm just I don't even know. I literally never know how fast I'm going in that car. First of all, because once I hit 60, it just wiggles around. But second of all, because I'm just like, what feels nice for the pace of the road? Like, what is
Right.
just
That's
You're in a
correct.
beautiful
enjoyable,
machine.
safe.
You have the top down. You're experiencing everything.
And I love that it feels like, especially up in the canyons, it's like I can reach out and touch the mountains. And in some spaces,
Brought
it's
to you
very
by
You
close.
can do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking for an 88 Carrera.
It's-
That's what the year I'm looking for.
Love
But
that
I
for
like.
you.
Look, I got in your car and I was like, man, I haven't heel toe shifted in so long.
Yeah.
It was so great.
Yeah, it's even more raw now with all the door cards off and
I haven't
everything.
done it yet.
I'm loving it.
But to get in your
loving
car was like, yeah, I get it. I want this again.
Yeah, well, we chase that. So we have a water-cooled, more modern,
1970.
20-something years old, but we were chasing that old air-cooled feel, that rawness.
You're there
Yeah,
for sure.
thank you, TLG.
For sure.
So Dan McGinnis also says, because it's like, hey, this is neat. This is when they figured out X.
I love that.
And it's totally
He's
true.
absolutely right.
Yeah.
This is where that came from.
I just did the Colorado Grand 2 weeks ago in my 1960 Alpha. It was awesome. Congrats on the Alpha, by the way. I'm glad
I
that that's
love the
running
Alpha.
and that you're
Yeah.
enjoying it.
And see that too when we meet our friends up there and they are passionate about some other car that we're not, and they tell you all about it, and you're like, oh, I didn't know
Now
that.
I'm interested.
This is super cool. And now I have a better appreciation for
Absolutely.
that brand,
100%.
you know?
So true. And he shared it with his dad as his birthday
That's
present, and
cute.
it was awesome. That to me is
Brilliant.
beautiful.
Yeah.
You talk about your 80th career. Susie, we were talking, Susie at Malibu.
Yeah.
Malibu.
Malibu
At Malibu.
Susie.
At
In
Scott's
Malibu,
Malibu now,
She's
but
just
at
Malibu
Malibu.
Susie.
We were having a great chat on Sunday, sort of reminiscing about old times and how things used to be. And she loved Nicole so much, so that we were talking a lot about that. And she, bought the Seinfeld SC
Right.
that we had for a little
Blue
bit during the
Targa, yeah.
fires. And she was driving that day, and she let us know that she did indeed buy that 912 that she showed us. Remember,
Oh,
she
she
was
did?
showing us pictures
Yeah.
of the 912 in the car, so she bought that as well. And then she asked me, we were getting a little teary-eyed about the Nicole of it all, because she's even more emotional than I am about it, which is nice to be around someone else. And she goes, "What would you, if you ever, would you ever get another Porsche, and what would it be?" And I thought I landed in kind of your area, maybe an SC or whatever, and then I thought about it for 2 more seconds, and I realized, no, I would go way further back.
67.
I would get a 356 coupe. In a
Okay.
heartbeat.
Okay.
And it was
Yep.
like once I realized that that's what we always wanted, and that Nicole and I had talked about, it was like the obvious answer.
Uh-huh.
You mentioned not always the dad, sometimes the mom. My dad was an awesome human being, firefighter before I was born, and a commercial photographer while I was alive, after I was born, till he died. But he was never really a car guy. He did have a Grand National for a bit.
Oh, okay,
But
yeah.
but it wasn't because it was a Grand National. I think it's because it was the one that was on the lot that was most like. They didn't used to be worth a lot of money, so it was most like the
Yeah.
Grand Prix and other cars
Yeah,
that we
yeah,
already
yeah,
had,
right,
like
yeah.
Buick Regals and stuff.
Yeah.
But my mom, when I was a kid, had a Beetle. She had a '73 Super Beetle, and that's the car that I sort of grew up riding in. And that's, I realized, what I'm still chasing to this day with the Herbie the Love Bug, obviously, but with Yellow Car, is the old VW feel.
It's so
Can't get
good.
any closer than a
It's-
356.
No,
Yeah.
you cannot.
For sure.
It's almost right off the assembly line.
Yeah, and I'm a coupe guy, so I would want the coupe.
Yeah.
And I told her, she goes, "Oh, that's so interesting. Why?" And I go, "Well, I've always liked him." But I said one
Yeah.
day we were leaving here. It might have been Trancas, I think, actually. But Nicole and myself in Yellow Car driving south on PCH, and Patrick Long driving south on GACH in his patinaed old white 356. I don't know if he still has it, but he was humming in that thing. And we finally got up to a light somewhere closer to Santa Monica, and I go, he's like, "Hey guys, what's going on?" And I go, "What did you do to that thing?" And he looks over and he goes, "Nothing." And it was like,
Beautiful.
yeah, because what's it got? 80 horsepower? Who knows?
Beautiful.
You know,
Yeah.
if it's a C, maybe. And it was just it was a magical thing to watch a professional driver. And by the way, he wasn't speeding in the thing. It was just
That's the
moving. It was
thing.
just moving. I don't think that car can
Yeah.
speed, but it was just the way he was moving was beautiful to watch. And we've always wanted one since. And then I've driven a few since, and it's delightful.
They're brilliant.
It's delightful.
I love driving them.
Slow as hell.
Yeah, but
Nobody's
that-
going to give you a ticket.
But it's a great visceral feeling. I mean, you're shifting from
Yes.
second to third, and it's just like,
Oh, and it sounds good and it smells
so
good.
beautiful. It's so
I
cammy,
keep it
you
6
know?
volt and everything. Yeah,
Yeah,
very
very
cammy.
cammy.
Yeah, you got to get out and adjust it every
Yep,
few
you do.
runs.
What are you
But-
chasing? Other than
You
nobody,
knew that was
because
coming.
You drive
You knew
fast
this was
cars and
coming.
they're chasing you.
So I don't know that anyone here has seen this. I drove it up to Good Vibes once, but I think I left too early. I just got a Targa GTS, the brand new one.
Oh,
We
I didn't
talked
know
about
that.
it.
Congratulations.
The T Hybrid.
Yeah.
which
Just
is
talked
a
about it.
pretty
That's
cool
a
car. Yeah.
fast
Whoa,
mother.
Yeah, and then
You still have the Turbo S.
I still have the
Okay.
Turbo S, and then Rusnik has said that they're getting 2 allocations for the GT2 RS when it comes out, and they
Yeah.
have promised me one of those. So I will get the GT2 RS when it
Congratulations.
comes out.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Outstanding. So that'll be a 9922 GT2
2
RS.
RS. And if all things work out the way I'd like it to, I would like to, since the GT2 RS is the pinnacle of the GT line,
Yes.
and the Turbo S is kind of the pinnacle of the 911 line, I want to get a matched pair, and I want to get them paint a sample, and I want to do the interior. I want to make a matched pair
Yep.
of both of those cars, and then
That's brilliant.
Then
I
keep them
love it.
together.
Oh, cute.
I
Yeah.
love it. Ugh,
That's brilliant.
very cool.
When you can, if you can, let's go. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If you can, let's
I
go.
love it. I
Right?
just love it. I love that he's got it all worked out.
And Matt Farah? Is that
Smoking Target?
Yeah,
Matt Farah.
Yeah, Matt Farah. Matt, I was talking to him about colors, and I told him what color I would like to do, and he said, "Oh, you should check out South Sea Metallic Blue instead." And I was like, okay. So then I looked and I was like, oh my God, he's right. This is a beautiful colors. So now that's the kind of like my target color for.
And then what would the interior be?
So I think I'd like the houndstooth center with a kind of like glove leather
Beautiful.
trim
Yeah.
around that.
Outline.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Like brown glove
Uh-huh,
leather?
brown,
Yeah,
yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
I love it. I
So
love it,
blue
love it,
with the
love it.
brown.
Oh yeah.
Woof.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in. What is that shade of blue? I've never seen it before, or if somebody
It's
can pull it up.
it's
South
it's
Seas?
South Sea metallic blue. So think of like the oceans,
Yeah.
the South Sea Ocean.
There's more
It's
green. There's
kind of
more
like
green
that.
in
yeah.
it than.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
because I'm
kinda-
wondering if he's got that new Myers Manx.
Yeah,
Is it
he
similar to
does.
that?
It's a little darker than that.
Darker
one,
than that,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Because that also has a brown
Metallic,
base. I mean,
yes.
there's other shades to the seats he put in there, but it's basically a tannish brown.
You can't
The
go
combo
wrong.
is nice.
You can't go wrong listening to Matt Farah about various car things.
Yeah.
car-
Yeah.
Good
he's,
advice.
He's a savvy customer.
Yeah.
That guy.
Uh huh.
Yeah, he knows a thing or three.
Oh,
Yeah.
Are we putting it up?
maybe.
In fact, Arielle and I were talking to him at Quail.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Right?
That is, and you know what? It is very similar to his, but a little bit
It
darker. You're
is.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is pretty. Presenting
Oh, it's an
paint to
eye-catcher.
sample.
Oh,
That
that's
is
an eye
pretty.
catcher
That's an
right
ST
there.
right there.
Oh, here's a good picture. There we go.
Oh, and there's a Turbo S.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm on board.
Because it's fun to have a kind of a unique color,
Thank you
right?
for that.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I want black cars. I got black cars. What I got black cars.
Yeah, but
And
that
again-
works for you. The black on 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 black.
And that's exactly what it is. Black on black on black. Everything's blacked out.
Yeah.
Even me.
And
I like
tinted.
it.
There you go.
It's so good. It's all a theme. I'm going with it. I lean
love it.
right into it.
I can't
I
believe you
mean-
went there.
Well, I can go there. See, I can go
I
there.
don't get it.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? Explain it to me.
We have done the time. How do you guys feel?
Oh.
I'm just happy I made it to
I am
be here with
too.
you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, do we feel good about this? I can't
Oh,
remember
yeah,
what
I do.
We
were
did, but
supposed
if you
to
want
do.
to see Matt Farah's car, I did.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have
Oh,
a
the
cute
Manx?
little- yeah, I got a cute little.
I love the
photo.
sound of that thing, too.
Yeah, it's pretty wild when he
What,
fires it up.
yes.
It's an airplane engine.
Yeah.
Really wild.
Yeah.
And you look around, you go around the back of it, and you see the engine. You're like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, there it is.
Isn't
Yeah.
that cute?
Oh, so you're right. It's way lighter. It is way lighter.
Yeah, the Manx
this
is
is
lighter.
lighter.
Yeah,
than
yeah,
the-
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
In my mind, the metallic blue, they were more similar.
I mean, it's a radial
So you
engine,
see what? So it's the
technically, right?
He's got kind of like the caramel seats, but with the again the
With
inserts.
those sunset inserts.
Yeah, that's a little like sunflower in the
Yeah.
middle. It's not loading great right
they're
now,
s-
but
they're so.
Did you
gorgeous.
take that picture?
no,
When- these are
I
on his
just
site.
did a quick Google search.
Oh,
I did
oh,
take
oh.
some good photos, but that would take me longer to find.
Because that picture looked like when we saw it with
Yeah.
him at Quail.
Oh, is that where you were
Oh, he
talking
brought it up
about?
to
Yeah,
Monterey.
yeah.
that's where we saw it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he trailered it up on Marco's trailer.
That's so fun.
Yeah. Well, because it's the perfect
That's so fun.
35-mile-an-hour around town car. It's not the I want to drive 5 hours on the freeway.
Right.
No, it's
For sure.
go to
You
the
know what
store.
I
I
mean?
gotta go
And he
get
had his
some.
wife, you know,
Yeah.
and
So good.
Hannah.
And he's
you
bringing
know,
a car to Car Week, which
yeah.
is cool.
Yeah, super cool.
always cool.
Yeah.
I'll say.
We did it.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to buy a Batmobile, I'm your guy.
Yeah.
Tumblers for sale. Tumblers for sale.
I want to see. I want to see a picture. Do you have a picture?
Would you look up
Oh,
the
David
Batman
Bird.
Tumbler real quick? Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry to keep doing this.
No, don't apologize. David Bird's
What
on.
engine do they put in that? Do you know?
It's a I do, and I don't know if I. Let me look it up because I do. It's a V8,
Uh huh.
Oof.
and it's got 500 and something horsepower.
Okay.
But it also weighs 5,000 pounds.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's a
that's
beast.
heavy.
It's a beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brick.
But the thing is, if you've seen any of those movies, the Christopher Nolan Batman
yeah, yeah.
movies, you know the thing does crazy stunts in the
Yeah,
movies,
yeah,
and it
yeah.
almost seems impossible because most of the Batmobiles previous, George Barris's was fine, but the other cartoony kind of Tim Burton-y ones,
Not
none of them
functional.
drive very well.
Right. Yeah.
There's not really
Yeah.
much to do. They kind
Yeah.
of you can roll them, but most of that's done in effects.
Yeah.
The Tumblers
This
all
isn't eBay,
were
but-
practical and did all of their real stunts.
Oh, really? Huh.
They're a beast.
Huh.
So, like, you really can jump curbs and crush cars and whatever else you want to do with it.
It's the Hummer killer.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, it really does look
it?
government.
No.
Oh, we could have if we started it that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. To know.
It's very like almost agricultural in a way. Like some of the parts, the wheels in the back, I believe, are agricultural.
Oh, okay, got you.
And then the
Gotcha.
front wheels are actually dirt track race car wheels. And they're connected from the outside. It's a really wild thing. When I first saw it, I go, what the fuck are they doing? They killed the Batmobile. They ruined it. And then I saw the movie and I go, holy shit,
No,
this
they
thing
didn't.
is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It's badass.
Yeah, and the story for how they did it with Morgan Freeman as the guy in the special
Well, you have
development
Morgan
and
in.
everything.
Yeah.
I know, instant credibility.
Yeah,
Morgan Freeman.
instant.
It's true.
Yeah, it's pretty damn cool.
So buy one, everybody.
Or at least 10 people. Well, actually, some of them are sold, but come talk to me if you want one. I'm your guy. Let's see. Next week on the show, we've got Mark Malkoff, who is the host of what used to be the Carson podcast. Now he's host of Inside Late Night, right, for latenighter.com.
Oh, awesome.
And he just wrote a new Johnny Carson book called Love Johnny Carson.
Huh.
So he's going to be here next week live via satellite. And then we thought it was going to be a comedian who's he's now got a tour. He's going to be in Italy. He'll be here another
good,
time.
okay.
But we'll have somebody else as well.
Yeah.
And we'll produce it
100%.
way before we get to air. I didn't do a blue card. We were having such a good time in the
I know.
green room. I didn't do a blue card. All right, let's see. Let's go around the room. Let's start with you. How do people follow you, Arielle?
Babes and Classics. We're still fundraising for the Distinguished Gentleman's Drive, so go to Babes and Classics and click on the old bio.
That was a great time on Sunday. Thank you again for having
Good.
Yellow Car and myself. It's always an honor to do something like we played Grand Marshal. We were lead car, second year in a row, and it's fun because we're cheating a little bit. It's supposed to be pre-85.
Yeah, but now with the lead and the
Follow.
caboose, I'm like,
You don't
Oh,
care.
okay, okay. Those
Yeah.
are the outliers.
yeah, exactly.
And the truth
'Cause
is-
those also need to be. I mean, I led the second half because he had to dip out, but. So normally I would have a modern car as the lead and as the caboose because it's just safer to do it that way because if somebody needs to like zip around or whatever,
Right.
It's true, yeah.
you know.
Oh, interesting.
Shout out to the distinguished riders too, who
Yeah.
kept us safe. It's like driving with a presidential motorcade.
It's
so cool.
amazing.
These motorcycle guys, they just zipping all around. They block traffic before you get to
Uh-huh.
anything. It's
Awesome.
incredible.
Last year was
Like-
the first year that they joined us, and I had no idea. We were leaving the parking lot, and they're like, "You tell us where you want us. Do you want us in the front, in the back?" And I was like, "Y'all are on bikes, man. Like,
Do whatever you
enjoy
want."
the ride.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want." They immediately snapped into action.
They went to work.
Out,
Cool.
like literally out,
Took
right
control.
out the gate of the
Yeah.
parking lot, and I was like, "What?" And it was like the best feeling. I felt.
You remember
so
in
supported.
Speed when they're trying to keep the bus moving and
Yes,
everyone's it was
yes.
like that. They're just keep the train moving, keep the
Yeah.
train moving. They'd stop at driveways and intersections. They were when we hit PCH, there was cops with people pulled over, and
Yeah.
meanwhile still they got off. Stop them here! Stop 'em here."
Yeah, they were amazing.
It was so cool.
Yeah, they're really supportive.
So shout out to those guys, but also to you for doing it 5 years in a row.
Yeah, well, I was
Four.
in it
Four.
the first year, so 4 years of me running it, but
Okay.
it's easier to just say 5. I've been there for 5 years, so.
Nice.
But I've been running it for 4, and we have raised over $55,000 just
Wow.
for
Oh,
Los
my.
Angeles alone.
Well done.
Wow.
And again, fundraising is still open.
Well done.
And then Manuel Carillo, who has not been here tonight. He's really properly been not here tonight after you were really
Not here.
really here last week. How do we follow you?
Oh, MC3 Films. Hello there.
Oh, you can say it now.
Yeah, I'm getting closer.
That's right.
Yeah,
Almost
yeah.
the full.
He's currently he left a job, so he's got to wait till the time is up, and
Oh,
then he
yeah.
he can be wherever he wants.
The ghost of MC3 is here.
Cur-
right now.
yeah,
Yeah.
currently he's just
he went from
still
not being
photographer.
here
Yeah.
to being apparatus, and eventually he'll be a full human.
If you saw last week's show, he sat there for all of it,
And you saw him on camera?
and he talked for all of it. We all had a great
My.
conversation. You would love that
I mean, I
episode.
did know,
It
I
was
know.
all men's health.
I know.
Because I was melting down. I'm not having a good time
yeah.
lately. You know.
Yeah. No, I gotta watch that. I gotta
Yeah.
catch up.
Well,
good.
who better than to have my guy?
Yeah, right.
Manuel, yeah.
Speaking of Mr.
Hey.
Phil Morris, how do we follow you?
I would be at the Phil Morris most places.
That's easy.
Yeah, it's simple.
Michael Merritt, if people are wanting to sell some stuff to you and or follow you on Instagram or whatever.
Yeah, I think I'm really terrible at social media. I think it's @mmerritt_.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yes,
right.
it
Yep.
is.
I think
Yep.
that's it.
Yes,
That's right.
it is.
Yeah. So
We all concur.
Yeah. So it's that's mostly watches and good vibes.
And where is your store?
Old Town Pasadena. And
And what's it called?
Place Vendôme.
Place Vendôme in Old Town.
Yeah.
And you come to other people's towns, but there's no schedule for that. But you always put out advertising ahead of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you are lucky enough to have your city selected,
Yes.
You'll know about
You
it.
will see our advertising because we do $100,000 to $225,000 of advertising. for
is
every
that
new
radio,
city.
billboards,
So
telephone poles?
postcards and
Oh, like mailers?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, I think so. We were just in Palo Alto. We did 236,000 postcards. San Francisco Chronicle, all the local newspapers and dailies and weeklies. Yeah.
Wait, can I also share a little something that you shared with me about the postcards?
Yes.
Okay. So not only is he sending out these hundreds and thousands of postcards, but Michael actually bundles them up himself, gets
What?
them going, drives them to the right post office, not just
Yep.
any post office. He doesn't just drop
go
them
to the
off.
local.
He goes to the specific post office so that he knows that it's actually going to go through with the least amount of stops along the way to get to the people that he wants it to get to. Like, he goes above and beyond in every
So you
single
go
way.
to the
I
town so you can
love
put it in
it.
the in-town slot instead of out of town.
I get into a 26-foot box truck and put 10 to 12,000 pounds of postcards, and I go to the local post offices and deliver pallets of postcards.
Are they happy to see you or what?
No.
Holy moly.
Yeah, they're like, oh no.
This fucking guy. Holy
It's
shit.
/Merritt_.
Yeah.
What
It's
the
like
heck
when
is he
they
doing
used to
here?
give you the pilot's pin. They're gonna have to
Yeah.
give you a little honorary post office pin.
Right.
That's
exactly.
what this is. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Yeah, exactly. There
Yeah.
you go.
A brooch for your troubles.
That's right.
Yeah.
A brooch for your troubles. That's a lot better than my shitty little scorpion over here, but I like him. You know, he just gets lost in
In the
hair.
fur.
David Bird says,
Yeah.
I just love watching you all. The Tumbler is amazing.
It is
Totally
amazing.
agree.
Yeah.
This has been a delight. I know we've been trying to put it
Yeah,
together for a
yeah,
while,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm so happy that you came. This is really fun for me.
I had a lot of fun too. And it's fun because we all know and like each other so much that it's just like
We didn't have to fake
it's like
it.
It's a good deal.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, it's a good
we
deal.
just transported to another place instead of being up the mountain.
Pretty
So,
much.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen this show before? Coming here today?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this what you expected?
It kind of is actually.
Is it really?
Yeah, it really
okay,
is.
all
yeah.
right, cool. Awesome.
Yeah, it's very casual and it's fun. It's actually, I mean, I've watched it a bunch of times, but it's more fun being here, sitting in the seat,
Yeah.
doing it. Yeah.
Well,
in the
come back
conversation.
anytime. Come back
Oh,
anytime. You
oh.
always. I have a feeling. If you ever get something interesting that you want to show
Oh, my
people,
goodness.
you want to
Yeah.
educate people about it,
Okay.
just come by. We can
Okay.
give you your own segment. We are very flexible.
Well, it's
And speaking of flexible, Babes and Classics.
I
If
do.
you want to
know
schedule,
what?
if you want to schedule your own one-on-one session,
Go to pleasureproducer.com. But I will say I am going to be performing again for the first time in a very, very long
where?
time.
Let's hear it.
It's going to be in Pasadena.
Oh, cool.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's going to be November 16th. It's a Sunday.
Okay.
It is my debut burlesque performance.
Mm.
I have a new name. And it's at Civic Dance Studio or something. I don't have all the information, but it's
But this is
it's
happening.
a dance studio that has like a beautiful stage, but it's
Good for you.
happening. So
Good for you.
Congrats.
You
I
look
will
like you
be
feel
there
good
for
about
sure.
Yeah.
In my backyard, I'll be
Yeah,
there for
exactly.
sure.
Yep. Yeah, you have no excuse.
Right? Exactly. Yeah.
But I'll share all the info with you guys.
Cool.
But yeah, I have to change my dance Instagram account because I have finally found my stage name.
that. Okay.
And,
Can you say it, or are you going to wait till you change it?
I'll say it here.
Okay.
Miss Ella DeVille.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah. When I finally figured it out, I was like, oh, that's fucking perfect.
A take on Corella DeVille?
Yeah, well, Ella, because L is part of my name, so I was really trying to find something that had L or Ella
Yeah, sure.
in it. And I went through every combination, every pun, every French word, every name. Like, I was like going through everything. And then I don't know. I was just like stoned listening to music one day, and it just fucking came to me, and I was like, there she is! Holy fuck!
Wow.
And it does make sense because it is like that nod to Disney, which my name is. So it's like very,
Arielle.
it's very alter
Arielle.
ego. And somebody else pointed out, they're like, yeah, Cruella de Vil only wears black and white and red lips. And
Oh,
that's
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
it's like,
while her hair was white, she
Yeah,
did
shocker
still
white.
have the interesting hair, which
yeah,
you do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
so
very cool.
Excited to come back on stage. But yeah, I'm not going to change the Instagram yet because I'm dealing with the loss of my main account, Arielle Zadok, which is a whole fucking thing. So
Yeah.
still fighting for that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good. Right on.
We did it.
Okay.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
I don't know why I keep picking this up. There's nothing on it. That's gonna be
It's your safety
nothing I need is
blanket.
here. Except that we'll be back next week with exciting, wonderful guests and exciting content. I think that's what we decided. I love you, everybody. Oh, and Porsche Life and 111 and Late Night Playset and whatever. Thanks for being with us. We love you at home. Please love one another. See you out there.
We love you.
Bye all.
Get them out.
I mean, 2 hours flies by when you're
Right?
with your friends.
Yeah.
So, quick